taking. Still, another fateful geographical factor that favored the invaders has been implied or partly stated in the foregoing observations. Aside from the easy occupation of the lowlands of the seacoast and the gradual taking over of the rich lands of the Nile Valley and its ancient civilization, both Asians and Europeans found the highlands of southern and eastern Africa more pleasant and healthy for a Caucasian settlement. This meant that even after nature had damned 3/4 of the continent's landmass as impossible to support human life, the Asians and Europeans came in to seize and hold the best of the 1/4 that was left. The blacks found themselves cut off from all seacoast, then that mattered, hemmed in from all directions, and confined within narrower and narrower limits. Thus, they became a wandering people, forever migrating in their own vast homeland, fragmenting from great united nations into countless little splinter societies, becoming so isolated from each other that each formed a new language of its own, considered itself quite different from its original brothers, now regarded as strangers and enemies, in the endless tribal wars that ensued over the inhabitable land. The land over which these struggles went on varied in different regions. So did the climate that so greatly affected the people, and even some of their institutions varied under environmental influences. The landmass in the eastern regions, for example, has been undergoing a vertical movement of elevation and sinking along with a leveling process occasioned by the atmosphere and weathering since Miocene times. Geologists trace the elevation of the mountains in the area, even Kilimanjaro, and the faulting and fracturing that created the Great Rift through early volcanic activity. In the arid and semi-arid regions, there are vast stretches of desolate land which were not made so by nature alone, for, like the Sahara itself, much of it was woodland. Animal life flourished and streams.
Oh, good day, family. I'm just making this
played the leading role in its destruction by fire in his shifting farm methods. Animals helped in the process.
Oh, I'm watching
Relation of green grass and forest.
The reading of Destruction of a Black Civilization. Brother is reading the book. 9 hours. He's got 9 hours of reading the Destruction of the Black Civilization. Yep, see? 9 hours and 23 minutes and 57 seconds. And this is on the channel True Science. It's on the channel True Science. And he's reading. The book is by Chancellor Williams. I have that book too. Yep. But he's reading it, y'all. It's 9 hours long. You ain't got to work and stuff, you know. Go ahead and put you something in the crock pot. Go on and put you some food in the crock pot, you know, so you can nibble on your fruits and your vegetables, you know, and got your little stew going because it is cold outside. You going to be in the house instead of binging on Netflix. Watch 9 hours, and that's all it takes. And you got the whole book, the whole gist of it.
In treeless and grassless areas, the periodic rains evaporate into.
So let's just listen to a little bit of while I fix my tea.
One may travel hundreds of miles over regions of this kind without finding a single stream. All rivers and streams have disappeared like the raindrops in the sand because of the same physical characteristics of the land previously discussed. Irrigation was extremely difficult and in most places impossible outside of Egypt. Okay,
we ready. Yes, this is awesome. I didn't want to, I had seen it before, but I didn't want to just listen to it while I was sleeping. If I listen to it at night, I'm going to fall asleep on it. So it's best to just play it while I'm in, you know, moving around and stuff, cleaning, whatever I'm doing. You know, I don't cook too much, but yeah, you know, and just put it on in the background. Even if you got to do it, we watch other movies over and over and over and over again, you know. So this right here, you know, is information. It's knowledge. What else we want to be listening to? You know, I ain't listened to DeBarge and Earth, Wind, and Fire in probably almost a month now. But that's because, you know, I'm listening to something else that's worthy. Oh, I get back to music. I always got a song. I'm just not able to, you know, listen to it and get into it and stuff, you know. I'm doing this now. But it's still my love. I still love music. I still love art music. It still make me feel good. I'm drinking my, what is this, Bay tea with bay leaves. And, you know, I like to put some cloves in mine. And I got me a little wooden thing that I be using in my garden when the vines start growing, because I ain't trying to put a spell on nobody. And when I was using that spoon, I threw that spoon away too. It's still in the trash because I ain't took it out yet till I leave today. But I threw that spoon away. And we're using us a little wooden thing right here because we got free will right here. We just telling each other how we think, how things are resonating for us. You ain't even got to resonate with me. So don't, you know, this is for those that's looking because they know something ain't motherfucking right. You know, I do cuss, yeah. I always hoped that, you know, I stop cussing and stuff, you know, but hey, it is what it is and stuff. At least I ain't cursing my people. So I can deal with that. I can live with that. I intentionally do not curse my people. Yep. Oh, good day, family. Hello, Kelvin. Yep. Chancellor William. And this right here, this brother, our brother, is on the channel Truth Science. Truth Science. And it was like 3 years ago. And yeah, it's 9 hours long. You can't miss it. Yeah, it's got, and ain't no telling what other books that he's got in there that he's reading too. Now, see, that's what I was thinking. If I'd have known this, you know, I was going to be like this, I probably would have had a faceless channel too. And that way, you know, we wouldn't have all the, you know, yeah. But, you know, the ancestors must have said, hey, we need these new views. We're going into a whole new simulation, a whole new game, you know. Just a minute, But yeah, so you know, I ain't upset about it. I'm not upset about it. Yep. If they'd wanted me to be a face of the channel, they would have kept saying it and I would have made it like that right there. But I guess the ancestors say, you know, we need to see each other to know exactly who we talking to, who we listening to, so we can comprehend and understand that, hey, this ain't just a script on TV. And now I'm not, you know, your celebrity, your leader, you know, I'm your sister. And I'm telling you how I feel about everything about our people. About our people. That's who I am. And I want you to be my brother and my sister and tell me back. You know, reciprocate with me. Talk to me. Let me know. If not, face you wrong. It ain't white folks. I'm going to tell you I think you lying. Prove it then. Prove it ain't white folks. I know you're going to come out the bag with all the branches to this tree. But I'm trying to get to the root of what's going on with my people. What's happened to my people. That's the only way we're going to heal us. That's the only way how we're going to answer Malcolm X, who taught you to hate yourself. Because we do. We can't stand each other. We like two betas in a 10-gallon tank. Don't put us in one of them little bitty round bowls. Oh, honey, the fighting go on and on and on. I don't think them fish ever stop fighting to eat nothing. Come up for air, mate. It could be other fish, goldfish in there. They ain't interacting with nobody. They just going at it. And that's how we are. And I want to know why. Yep, I want to know why. So let's read and stuff, you know. We're going to get to it. Guess what? Is it too soon? No, it ain't too soon. That's all we need. It's two people. Me and you. And then the ancestors here too. The ancestors gonna bring the rest of them and stuff. They going to get them now. But just me and you is all it needs. So let me go and put my paper up, because you already know. Yeah. It's so much going on, y'all. It is so much going on. I just want to keep my eyes on the prize. We got to keep our eyes on the prize. There's so much going on in this world and stuff, I know the world on fire. I know the world on fire. Yep. The whole world is on fire right about now. And black people, we can't save it. No, we cannot save it. If we step in and try to put this fire out, honey, our karma gonna be even worse. What's happening to us gonna be even worse. Slavery might for sure come back on us. Because when somebody's getting their karma, this cosmic law, karma, we all know about it. We all know she coming. I don't care how much you move, if you don't even go home, she gonna find your ass. She gonna find you. And if we step in and try to rescue white America, say, because we right here in America. We've been reading about the United States of America, because I didn't know about all this torture, this savageness, the ravishness that was done to my people. I don't know, maybe my mind, my small, indoctrinated, small-minded self thought that Emmett Till was an isolated incident. Because I forgave it. I must have thought that, I definitely thought that forgiveness was, for me. Forgiveness was for me, to let go of that. And I didn't even know about it. The crux of the torture we've been through. We all forgave slavery. And we all know how horrible some of the unmentionable things that was done in slavery. But I never even in my worst nightmare, thought that it was worse if it could be. And it was. I know you probably can't fix your mind around that either. What could be worse than slavery? What could be worse than being held right there while you being lashed, raped, sodomized, skinned, burned, bit, cut, mutilated? What could be worse than that? What could be worse than that, face? So I never, my little small mind never even thought about it. Never even entertained the thought that it was, really, y'all. You know you lying. But honey, it's in the book right here. Soon as I read Summer, I knew. I think I knew. I must have already knew anyway, because my ancestors be talking back to me. They be talking to us. That white folks sure got something to do with this. White folks right here in America. Somebody had said, why come we don't come together? Why black people don't come together? Why we, we always against each other and stuff. A whole bunch of people that said, that's our number one question. Why we don't come together and stuff? Because of white folks. Cause I'm going to go on and say it. Because of white folks. I know we going to end up being, globally and internationally, or however, y'all speak and stuff. Because, I really don't have the terminology and the political correctness for y'all. So if this gonna irritate you, then you can go on and go, because I ain't here for you anyway. But we talking about the United States of America right now, because that's where I'm at. This is where I'm trying to find out what's wrong with us here. What's wrong with us right here in America? We would literally just pass by each other, keep right on going like we don't see each other, and go over there and pick up that white baby. Done passed by 5, 6 black babies. Need shoes, need a coat, they hungry, need their face washed, their hair combed, whatever. We done passed by all of them and I went over here and picked up this little white baby because she looking like the little girl on and Uncle Tom's Cabin. And I want to know why. I want to know why we give all our mercy, all our attention, all our energy to everybody but us. We can't even look at us too long. I already know what to do, y'all. When sister get upset because you looking at her too long, stuff, go on and tell her she look like Lil Time Price. Yeah, tell her, sis, you look like Wilma Rudolph. Yeah, just go on and let her know. sis, I thought you sure look like Mamie Jameson. What's her name? Mia Jameson. Yeah, the astronaut. You know, go on and talk to us. Say something, shit. Here, what you gonna do? Cuss her out? So shit. What, bitch? What? That's not working for us. See, then that make her say something else back to your ass. And then you got to say something back to her. So see, it just escalating stuff. We got to change the conversation. See, I don't care shit. She might tell you stop lying shit. Everybody tell me I look like Cicely. Everybody tell me I look like Cicely Tyson. And here you is gonna tell me that I look like Mia Jameson. And you know, they totally look different, both our sisters. I'm saying, you know. But I'm just saying, say something. Just be like, girl, shit, sis, I forgot her name. Shoot. You know, I mean, say something to us. We got to say something to us so we can talk to each other and stuff, because y'all, this going on too long. We helping white folks keep their secret against us. We going in a whole new world. I didn't know none of this. Oh, honey, I'd have been studying my ass off. I sure would have. I would have been studying when I was in school. Do you hear me? But no, I quit in 11th grade. Yep, I sure did. That's probably why I tend to think like myself more. Because I didn't really learn all that indoctrination that, you know, that was really bestowed on us, stowed away in us. Yep, that was stowed away in us. You know, I got some of it, a whole lot of it, because I fell for a lot of the traps in my life and the distractions, and didn't pay hardly any attention to my people. You know, in my opinion, since we telling the truth, ain't that what this time, this era right here, right now, this new awakening, we in a new awakening. And ain't that what's being said right now? Tell it, you know, be transparent, hold yourself accountable. So yeah, you know, I fell for everything pretty much. And to sum it up, I failed myself, my mama, my daddy, my grandmama, my people, my children, which they're adults now and stuff, you know. But I failed them. I failed us. I know this. Yep. I take accountability for it. Yep, because when I was a teenage mother for the second time, I was like, oh no, that, you know, shit. Ain't nobody finna keep telling me, I told you so, I told you so. Hey, I had to do what I had to do. Just go on and quit school, get your GED, raise your babies. But see, even that went left for me. Because doing that, I left my mama. You don't leave your mama and your family when you ain't mentally mature. You know. See, we got to quit letting our babies just go out there. Because it's all kind of sabotages and people and skin folk and white folk, manipulative folk. People ain't got that mindset where, you know, if somebody know you lost and stuff, they will make sure that you is all right and your family know where you at. Get you home. Oh no, honey, today, even yesteryear, you get lost out there, you need something, honey, you might wake up in a whole nother zip code. It's different for us. Shit is hidden different for us. It's always been different and difficult. Now it's gonna get more distant and difficult, different. We don't know nothing about this new world. What do we know about a new world order, y'all? What do we know about a new world order? Flying cars, except for the cartoon and the movie Fifth Element. But we thought it was just entertainments. I did. Yep, thought it was just entertainments. But all I need to see is the first part. On any movie, I just need to see part 1. I ain't got to see part 2, 3, 4. I ain't got to see the sequel or none of that. Because 9 times out of 10, I can imagine. I can just imagine how this going to work out. So, you know, yeah, we got some work to do. I'm just thankful to be here. I'm just grateful to be on the right side. Because when you ain't on the right side and you don't know, honey, you just as lost. You can't even, how you going to even make it to that expansive multiverse up there if you stuck in this little bitty box called heaven, and that's where you going. And you're gonna be up there with William Joseph Simmons and them and the Ku Klux Klan and all them Klan subgroups and Carolyn Bryant and all these them white men and stuff that was torturing and raping and skinning black folks and black babies and stuff. That's where you're gonna be at in heaven with them. And I'm not gonna be there. We spiritual here. I'm spiritual, so everything about me is spiritual. Yeah, my music might be R&B or reggae or whatever, but that's spiritual. Yep, that's spiritual because I'm gonna find a message in that for your ass, for Black America. All that music wasn't nothing but messages for us, y'all. White folks done really did a number on us. I don't care what nobody say. I think it's white America that did this to black people, and I'm gonna find out. So let's just get this out the way and stuff so I can talk while I got the, the airwaves open and stuff. Because, I try not to keep us too long, but I generally do, And, just because I got some things to say, just because I got some things to say too, everybody else telling it. Why beat around the bush? That's why we're in this place right now. Caught between a rock and a hard place. And now we got metal. Now we got metal coming. And that ain't even pro-life, y'all. That shit is anti-life and you know it. Everybody know it. I can't believe folks is letting this shit happen. I really can't. Make me, man, all I want to say on that right there is don't get y'all asses in them Teslas. Do not get in them Tesla cars. I know somebody gonna tell me, oh, everybody got Teslas. There you go. There you go, giving away the benefit of the doubt for your own safety. Ready to put all your faith, your trust, your love in white folks. Everybody got a Tesla. Everybody got a Tesla. Everybody won't be able to open that door. You ain't even driving the Tesla. What make you think you can open the door and get out? Oh, Brad can let me out. Yeah, Brad can let you out. Hell, the Tesla might not let his ass out. Everything is an agenda on Black America. Everything is. So yeah, I'm Face the Nation. We are on Bolden Unchained. We here to assist Black America and Black media. Yeah, Black America and Black media. I ain't saying nothing about other folks and stuff. We will make reference to other people. In my quest, I hope that's why you here, to find out what's wrong with Black America, because we need healing. We need healing. I know about the good, the bad, and the ugly, but I didn't know about the savage, the ravishness. See, I didn't know about that shit. Didn't nobody send that down, through all of this misleadings and even our teachings and stuff. We didn't even make sure we got that. Why come y'all didn't make sure our people got the memo that self-hatred has been coined dedicated ignorance by Dr. Ray Hagins? Why? I thank my people here for, present with me now, right here. All two of us, me and you. I thank us, for telling me, because I went and found out what it was. And that's what it's called, dedicated ignorance. But why come the memo didn't saturate our people like all this bullshit ass music and stuff do? So what if it's word of mouth? So what if you got to put it in a song? And, I don't know. Get the song out. Make another green book. I don't know. But how is it that we seem to not find any effort, any other way to make sure all of our people are saved, are okay? Fan Lou Hamer said, if I ain't free, then if ain't nobody free. I know we look at it like, our people got financial freedom. And what freedom do they really get? I mean, tell me, what free? Do they ass look happy? Do they look free to you? And I'm talking about before the craziness really set in. Because, they really off the wall now. All y'all celebrities and stuff. I don't see how y'all actually just got into them like that. Because after the great ones, after our great musicians, honey, I lost interest in all. I don't know who nobody is out there. Sure don't. And you ain't finna come around me playing them either. You sure ain't, honey. It better be the remix of On Your Face by Earth, Wind, and Fire. Hey, it better not be all that crazy shit either. You know, I'm just saying. Yeah, black people, as a black woman, I just want to say, I propose, if we truly want to break this musical madness in our community with our people, our children, our family, hell, let other folks, let their motherfucking ass play it if they want to. But we got to ban it from our homes. We got to ban it from our cars, our presence. So what? You ain't got to come over my house. You ain't got to get in my car because you got your own. But honey, you want me to come over there and babysit them babies and stuff, my grandbabies? Then yeah, my presence, I can't tolerate it. And when the babies come over to visit me, this is what they're going to be learning. If that's a problem with you, because they coming home saying, Mom, did you know all them white women kicked Marianne Anderson out of their Constitution Hall, the Daughters of American Revolution, and then she went and performed at Lincoln Memorial and had 75,000 people there for her. And you talking, I don't quit talking about that. I don't want to hear about no Marianne. But imagine if you talking about Mary McLeod Bethune, the baby come home, tell you about Mary McLeod Bethune. Started her school with $1.50. Oh, pray tell. Like y'all say, pray tell. And we really need to be meditating. But, you know, I ain't trying to curse y'all out. But there was a curse, though, wasn't there? I didn't even do it on purpose. Because I never even used that word, pray tell. I guess they saying pray and tell it. I don't know. You know. But anyway, you know, all of this right here connects the dots. It all connects the dots, you know. Yeah. So let me go and get this out the way right here. But we are here to assist Black America and Black media with the uncovering and the condemning. The condemning. I'm going to condemn everything. I don't forgive nothing. So no, I'm not religious. It's going to resonate with you or it's going to irritate. I'm not religious. I'm spiritual in anything, everything that I want to be in. That's it. That's all. You ain't going to change my mind. I'm going to change yours. So we're here to condemn all the agendas, events, projects, operations, plans, acts, codes, compromises. I just learned about the Mann Act. Do y'all know white folks motherfucking asses had a law for white slave traffic? White slave traffic. I just heard it from your channel, brother. Yeah, you. I just heard it from your channel stuff. White folks that actually made a law for white slave traffic. In 1910, matter of fact. 1910. What's his name? Jack Johnson. Yep, Jack Johnson was the first black man. And it was some lady. She was the first person. And she was a mixed lady. And they said, honey, she was transporting two other women to prostitute them or something like that, honey. But yeah, Jack Johnson. Oh, Chuck Berry. Chuck Berry was convicted under the Mann Act. Honey, these white for honey is something. And we got to do our studying now. It's time to study they motherfucking asses. I don't look. If you ain't on the ancestor side, then you need to go. You need to go. This ain't gonna be pretty at all. You gonna feel like we slapping the hell out of you. But we not. So I don't know. Either sit down and try to hold yourself together so you can learn something new. You can think about something new. Because it seemed like everybody been fooled. Everybody been made a fool and a dummy. But see, I ain't gonna be no fool and no dummy. No, we all know our mama didn't raise no fool. And y'all motherfucking ass is so in love with white folks, you gonna be a fool and a dummy. Black America, what is our ancestors thinking about up there? I bet they mad as hell. I bet they is mad. How dare we set our motherfucking asses down here? Done let their great-great-great-grandchildren, we done let our ancestors, future generations, that they suffered for, endured, was tortured for, died for, we done just let them go. Let them just blow in the wind. Yeah, I'm here for Black America. I ain't here for nobody else. I ain't gonna harm nobody because my mama taught us, you know, if I can't help you, I won't hurt you. I ain't trying to hurt nobody because, honey, I love to sleep at night. I love to sleep peacefully. I do. I love to sleep peacefully. You know, I don't want to be worried about I done did this, I done did that. Because I might want to go to the 6th universe. I might want to go to the 7th universe. You know, when I sleep, when we rest, you know, white folks even lied about that. Talking about we got a lot of junk information and stuff, you know, the junk DNA or something they were talking about and stuff. Honey, no. All of that is crucial information. See, we different. Yeah. So right here, we finna condemn everything. Everything that's done blocked off our analysis of our whole creation, our whole reality. They done threw everything off, y'all. They done lied to all of y'all. Yep, me too. They lied to me too, and that's why I ain't sparing them nothing. I ain't sparing them no mercy, no forgiveness. No, the only thing I will say is that, hey, I ain't trying to harm you. I will politely, gracefully tell my people, let's motherfucking go. Honey, I can be like Pap Singleton from Tennessee. Come on, let's go. Let's go now. If you get where you going like the black people got in Kansas, y'all, they went west. I thought black people only went north. Black people went west too. But see, when they got west in Kansas, the weather was different. So some of them couldn't survive the cold and stuff. So they went back down Tennessee. They went back down to Tennessee and stuff. You know, them white folk, they were freaking out in Tennessee. Oh, Lord, my ancestors were the slaves. They were the black people. That where are my people? They were free, you know, so they could go and stuff, you know. And I think they was free when Pap did that. I just learned it myself. Let me see if I wrote it down. No, I didn't write the year, but it was the Great Exodus with Benjamin Pap Singleton. And yeah, white folks was mad and stuff. I guess they was free because they went back down there and stuff. And they was asking, I can see it now, white folks asking black folks, where you been, Millie? Millie, where have you been? And Millie had to tell them. People just started telling. You know, we were just trying to get a better life for ourselves, you know, and what's wrong with that? You know, we tried it and it didn't work. And we did come back. Well, what do you need help with, you know? And why y'all over us? You ain't never gave us nothing. Of course we trying to find a better life and stuff. And then, I don't know, I guess word got back to Pap. Because that was our family. Everybody was our family. Everybody knew who everybody was, even though he left from Tennessee, walking to Kansas. But, you know, we all resonated with each other. But anyway, honey, word of mouth got back to Pap. The white folk were looking for Pap. Pap came through back down to Tennessee, I presume. He went back down to Tennessee, but hell, he probably told every state he went through why he was going. I told him to come on and let's go. Who looking for me? Who looking for Pap Singleton? Here I am right here. I told black folks, my people, let's go. And I'm coming to tell them, let's go again. It was like 50,000 black people, y'all. The Great Exodus. It was like 50,000 black people left with Pap. Yep, left with Pap. But see, when they got to Kansas and stuff, everybody didn't band together like they were supposed to. Yep, it could have been because of the living conditions and where they ended up at and stuff like that. Because I know if black people were able to stay together, everybody would have been able to look out for everybody, keep everybody fed and clothed and warm. Because Kansas was real cold. That first winter came through, oh, honey, it was so cold. Black people couldn't make it. A lot of them died. So some of them went back down south. So yeah, we're here to uncover and condemn everything, you know. And we looking through a spiritual lens, if you ain't guessed it. We looking through a spiritual lens of loyalty. Because I want to know. We need to decide, who are we loyal to? Black people. Who you loyal to? Don't make it hard on yourself. Just answer the question. Think about it. What resonates with you and what irritates you. And whatever is irritating you, if it seems like it is true and it's good and it's beneficial, you know, not for you. You might lose every pillow you got a tuck in you. White folk might come down so hard on you and stuff, you know, you ain't got nothing now, you know. But you got to decide, you know, whose side you on. Is it really worth it? You know, I mean, at some point we got to decide what's the true wealth. You know, it ain't money, it ain't finances. Shit, you see how them damn celebrities and shit, all they ass is fucking crazy. They like, what's that That game that I guess you turn it on and everything start going. The sand and the houses and the trees and the people and stuff. They all seem like they just extra wound it up. I guess I don't know. I feel like they all under some type of different illusion. But that's just me. I really don't get into them and stuff like that. But yeah, we looking through the spiritual lens of resilience because see, our people done went through hell. Hell's hell. We on hell. We in hell right here. This is hell. There is no lake of fire after this. There is no lake of fire after this. Your ass gonna be here forever and ever and ever and ever. Yeah, when you die, your body dies stuff. This is gonna be it. Yeah. You can go to the first universe with white folks. It depends on you. You got some decisions to make. I'm breaking all down to make sure you understand it. Because I didn't even understand it. It just makes sense to me now. It makes sense to me now. And I was thinking to myself, the first universe, that I'm going to have to stand up to show y'all that. But that first universe, if that first universe is all that white people can go to, I see white people can't really go past heaven. No, that's all they ever talk about is heaven. They cannot go past heaven. The sun is so immense past heaven. For us, when we go past heaven, the further out we go, it's 12 universes. It's not one universe. It's 12 universes. It's a multiverse. Neil deGrasse Tyson. Somebody told me the full name. Neil deGrasse Tyson. Thank you. But it's a whole multiverse out there. People know about it. Some white folks know about it. Ain't nobody said that white folks can't go way out there. But they can't. No, they can't. White folks have to be content in the first universe. See, the first universe, heaven, it's got 999 galaxies. And the galaxies, all 999 galaxies, got 999 planets too. So white folks can be content at that first universe, and they want to keep your black ass at the first universe with them. So you kind of like just fluctuating from hell right here to the first universe, heaven. I know, I didn't know either. Yeah, and we looking through but we're gonna break all that down and stuff. So we look through a spiritual lens of loyalty, resilience, and education. But our people have survived all of this right here. I mean, this stuff is unmentionable. Who mind? What kind of mindset does that even come from? Hitler even got his ideas from American mindset. And then our people are this. They created contributions that's still being used right today. Norbert's Relics. He came up with the device that helped the slaves, because to turn sugarcane juice to sugar, they had to move that boiling juice from container to container. I think it called it a vat or something like that. And it was real hot, boiling hot. And I was like, damn, if you spill some of it on you, it'll burn through you like acid. That's how hot it had to be. But he made a device. They called it the Jamaican train. That's what they called it. Damn, make it seem like they each had to, But anyway, he came up with the device, made it so much easier for them, and it was quicker. And his device is being used today for shampoo, glue, ink. It's still being used today. And what about George Washington Carver? The soybean, peanuts, the refrigerator. I mean, so many of our heroes and sheroes that saved us, created for us. And a lot of them said, this is for my people. We knew that they were making these creations, these inventions to make life easier for us. But a lot of our people said, this for everybody. They always wanted everybody to be okay. Black people always wanted everybody to be okay. We ain't never said that, we ain't never felt like, if we got to share this, we can't nobody get it. We ain't never said that. We ain't never been like that. That's white folks' motherfucking ass. Oh no, is black people gonna get anything? Well, we ain't doing it then. Don't give it. Don't you sign that. That's how white folks always been with us. And that's how everybody else is with us right today. And now folks want to ask us how come we ain't out helping black people. As soon as I got off last night, I seen a video with Sister Demetria K. Honey, some black man talking about we need to be out here helping the migrants fight the mass deportation. Showed this soon as I got off here last night. I was like, now, ancestors, which one of y'all, done showed me this fool? That's a fool and a dummy. And then he had nerve to say something like, even if we don't, he is. See, we can't never give us no attention, no loyalty. We can't never put our faith in us. Where's that energy for us? Can we save us? Can we save us? Hell, white folks ought to be the ones helping the immigrants, the migrants. They ought to be the ones helping them. Why is it always got to be us? Black people save everybody. We trying to get up and get out of this burning house. The whole world on fire now. So y'all ass need to burn too then. I'm just saying. If we gonna burn, we've been burning this burning house because Martin told us. Now the whole world on fire. Then damn it, y'all left us in that burning house. You kept lighting fires on us. White America did. And now the whole world on fire. Then everybody, damn it, finna get it. Everybody finna get it now. Because ain't nobody want to stand up for the black man. Ain't nobody want to stand up for the black man. So now, yeah, everybody finna get some of this oppression. Sure wills. Thank you, ancestors. Give it to them. And I just want to say for us black folks, we need to just stick together. Let whatever happen, gonna happen. Because, honey, they done lied to us so bad. Let me break it down to you really fast. This little circle right here. See, I'm spiritual. Yeah, I probably was meant to be religious, according to my mom and them and stuff. But honey, I didn't even know we were Methodists. I thought we were Baptists. I don't know. I guess after I couldn't get through Genesis, beget somebody, I must have just turned it all off. I mean, to tell me I went through my whole young life and then my early adult life till I, when I had my first baby and stuff, I was a teenager, you go to church. You go to church and stuff, your aunties and stuff, buying their little baby, their little outfit and stuff with their little booties and the little hats on and stuff, An innocent, pure, focused mother. Honey. Told you I end up failing myself, my parents, my grandparents, everybody. But you know how it is and stuff. But anyway, I didn't know, all that time and stuff that we were actually Methodists. And then, of course, it still wasn't resonating. But, I would go to church. No, I wasn't going no 2 times on Sundays and then on Wednesday. And then somebody like, oh, we having church on Saturday and stuff. No, I'm not coming to all of that. But, I would go. We all would go and stuff, But, y'all, it was distracting to me. Then I end up like it ain't resonating with that. So I became Pentecostal. That didn't resonate either. So I just stopped altogether, there and stuff. I'll go if somebody asks me, but other than that, no, I wasn't making no concerted effort to go to church and stuff. And it was like that my whole life and stuff. So, now I'm, over half of 100. Yep, I'm over half of 100. And now I realize Dr. Ray Hagins, he just came to me one year. I've been reading and writing and shit since Trayvon Martin was killed by George Zimmerman. See, he was murdered by George Zimmerman. That's how it all started. I don't know who hit me in the back of the head, and I was laying in that burning house where everybody's at now. And and I don't know if I was just looking out my eye or I don't know, sleeping or coughing or something. And I don't know, I just ended up on the floor. The ancestors just kicked me out of bed. Get your ass up. And I got up and was like, damn, it's smoke in here and it's on fire. Y'all, come on. Let's go. But when I got outside, I was by myself. No, honey, everybody else was still in the house and stuff. And I was running around the house and stuff. The house on fire. And, you know, Martin was standing up there too. He probably was the one that did it. Kicked my ass out that bed, honey. I flew up out that burning house like I did when that siren went off yesterday. Yes, honey, I flew up, ran out, I left everything. Cat, glasses, everything there. Ran right outside. You know, I'm just saying. That's how it seemed to me and stuff. So their religion was this right here. All that you think you know about whatever you think you know is right there. That's what Dr. Ray Hagan said. I got his stuff right here. But everything that you don't know is right here. See, that's information. That's knowledge that you ain't got. You ain't got that knowledge. Your ass is working with this. You working with this. You working with that little piece of circle right there. I wish I had something to look through so you can see exactly what I see. You looking through that little circle right there. You ain't seeing all that information. You ain't getting all that knowledge, them facts. You ain't getting them downloads. No, not from all that right there. Because, see, religion got your mind. Religion been a crutch on us for the longest. That's because they manipulated. I don't know. When I found out about Cesario Borgia, Cesareborgia. That's how you spell his name. I don't know how to say it, but that's how you spell it. And the Council of Nicaea, was it 435 or something like that? I ain't even good with chronological order, but it was 435 BC or something like that. When you get your channel, honey, I'm going to be there. Because I need to know these things. And I'm like, oh, so that's who this white man is. He sure look like him to me. You know. It just began a whole new lesson, a whole new awakening. Information. This is the age of information. And then we see what, you know, what's being built up around us and stuff. You know. I don't know. White folk, it's them. It's they folks. They people. The people that be. And white America, for them to take the route that they took with all this savage and ravishness, that didn't help anything. That just solidified the narrative to be what it is. That's why if anybody gonna get out here and save any damn thing, it's gonna be white folks. It ain't finna be black folks. We are at the point in this time, in this universe right here, we willing to just let it be what it's gonna be. And I just want to say to Black America, I'm so proud of us and stuff. And I want to say, hey, if we ain't gonna really save our future generations, if we not gonna save our genetic survival, you know, like white folks are always, this whole thing been about white genetic survival. The whole thing, they ain't even got to speak about it. They know this is about white genetic survival. Everything is. So, you know, if we not gonna save our genetics, then hey, how about we all just tell the sun, come on and just blow this motherfucker up. Just blow this motherfucker up, but send the mothership. Let the mothership come and get us first, us chosen ones and stuff. But come on, son, and just blow this motherfucker up. And let's just, you know, we got other planets. Yep, this universe right here, it's got 999 galaxies. Each galaxy got 999 planets. Each planet got 9 realms. But now, see, when we tell the sun to blow it up, we mean blow it up. Don't leave nothing to this plane right here, see. Don't leave nothing to this planet. It's really a plane because it's flying through this universe. It's flying through the, yeah. I don't know. I didn't know none of this either. So white folks just lied to me. Now you see why I'm motherfucking appalled. How the fuck you gonna tell me and my people that we gonna go to heaven? We belong in heaven when historically, they done told the whole world themselves, they done taught the whole world that we ain't even got no soul. How many motherfucking people out here really still thinking that shit? Oh, they don't act like it. You know, they kind and nice and, you know, and helpful to their animals. You know. So it don't mean nothing because, oh, yeah, I got some babies by y'all. Yeah, I love you. I think like you. I dress like you. I be with you all the time. We 2 peas in a pod. Yeah, because you've been a pawn. A willing pawn. Instead of saying, hey, I love you enough, the unconditional love, I need you to know this. Sabrina, I need you to know this. I really do love you. And I need you to look after your genetic survival. My people, they don't deserve to live on forever. So if we stay together, let's teach our children and our children's children and our children's children's children to don't you ever sleep with white folks. Don't you ever procreate with white people. Because, and I don't care what y'all feel about it, you read the book then. Then you read the book. Everybody read it together then. And you tell me what other solution is there to keep these people right here, to keep their genetic survival alive. Hell, they don't even care no damn well. Hell, they making up a damn whole robotic world. Make me wonder, yeah. I'm just saying. So, yeah, white folks had it right all along, honey. Let their asses procreate with each other. And we need to procreate with us. We need to have black babies. Matter of fact, it came to me. It came to me while we hear everybody always talking about find your purpose. What's your purpose? You got a purpose in life, yeah. Sure do. Black people got a purpose in life different from every other people, but it's not different. Because that's what you're supposed to do. White folks had it right all along. White folks had it right all along. Everybody procreate with your own. So your original, natural lineage will live on. Yeah. And then who's that going to have there to say, was that William Joseph Simmons going to have there to say our melting pot has become a garbage can? That son of a bitch. Everybody in the world got their mindset. If you ask me, a bulk of the world, if not all, more of the world, got white people mindset towards black people. So, yeah, I don't give white people no mercy, no forgiveness. And Dr. Francis Chris Wilson said, I ain't got to if I don't want to. And I ain't. Yeah, it ain't hurting me. Hell, it's hurting you. Oh, Faith, you got to forgive him. Forgive him, Faith. We need to give this forgiveness to our people, to our ancestors. We need to forgive them, if only for trusting that white America would do right by us. We need to forgive them for letting us come in and make them forget about their sons, their daughters, their children, their brothers and husbands that was lynched. All of our elders, our grandmamas and granddaddies and great grandmamas, our big mamas, we remember. We remember them. Do we remember all the heartache that they went through when they was a little girl and they mama's son, was lynched? We made them forget about that. We made them forget about that. That's how a lot of them live their last years on this earth, on this planet right here with us. And they see the little mixed babies running around the room and stuff, and at one time, they didn't want to accept it when you brought Brad home and brought Karen home. But they felt it coming because, see, we stopped talking about John Hartfield. We stopped talking about Jesse Thornton and Ike Fitzgerald. Ike Fitzgerald down there in Tennessee. The motherfuckers lynched Ike and black people down there like in 1906. Black people was sick and tired. Black people, they don't know who set the damn fire. They don't know who set the fire. So I ain't even going to say black people did it. And if it sound like I did, I don't know because I wasn't there. But yeah, the whole Main Street burnt up. Like 20 buildings, poof, went up in flames, honey. And with a little bit old fire department and stuff, honey, they couldn't do nothing with all that. Oh, we don't know what happened with the Main Street. Everything burned down. The pharmacy store, drugstore, the damn food store, little thrift store, whatever, the hardware store, everything burnt down. Yes, honey. Then, the other little fire departments and stuff, they were like here 30 minutes, 35 minutes away, and it took them forever. You know, like the sirens we be hearing and stuff takes forever to get to your destination. So yeah, the whole damn Main Street burned down. And white folks were so mad and stuff, they blamed the black people because they said when Ike Fitzgerald was lynched in Tennessee in 1906, I think that was the year, don't quote me, find out and let us know. They said that they believe it was the black people retaliating against them for lynching a black man. And then it's still Fitzgerald. That actually, my case, I digress. Fitzgerald's that actually years, decades later, that totally just over time, that's how I see the elders felt it coming. Because over time you forgot about Ike. You forgot about the burning down of, you forgot everything. We forgot about the lynchings in the court, right there in front of the courthouse. Them big old courthouse and them little hick towns and stuff. Oh, honey, look up your courthouse. I bet it's probably some lynchings right there. See, it hit different when you go in the courthouse and pay your taxes and get your tabs. You know, every step you take on your way to that courthouse to pay your taxes, get your tab for your car, every step you take, somebody been lynched right there. Blood done saturated that whole ground. Yep, because it was so thick. It couldn't do nothing but seep out in the whole ground until, you know, over time it's solidified and it's just hard dirt now, you know, up under that grass and stuff. But it's blood. It's bloody dirt. Bloody ground. You know, but we go up in that courthouse and honey and stuff, and we just sitting there feeling so grateful and thankful and don't even know. We don't even know. And then our, you know, ancestors that was lynched and stuff, you know, John Hartfield and 17-year-old Jesse Washington, you know, how they drugged them, and Willie Brown and just cut off their fingers and toes and stuff and just lynched them and stuff. And, you know, they sitting there in the spirit watching us, looking down at us. Probably thinking, do she know that's exactly where she's standing at? Do she know that's exactly where I took my last breath? Oh, do she know right over there is where I literally opened my eyes and I really seen Satan. I really seen Satan. Do she know why she's sitting over there, you know, just twirling her hair, grinning up at that white man and stuff, that it was his great-great-granddaddy? The motherfucker, I don't know if he put out the story in the newspaper. I don't know if he was leading the lynch mob. I don't know if his ass was the sheriff deputy that gave them the key to go in the cell and get the black man. But I know her ass got to know I'm standing right here. Do she even know about any of this? See, we don't know nothing. We ain't asked these people nothing. We haven't asked these people nothing. Talk to us. Shit, we ain't the only one we need to talk to. We the main ones we need to talk to. But yeah, shit, you're gonna keep being like this Black America and keep, you know, being with this dedicated ignorance against yourself, then you need to find out some crucial answers to who you with. Because Maya Angelou done said it. Once they show you who they are, honey, you better believe them. You better believe them, because history will repeat itself. And when it do repeat itself and your ass sitting up in there all lovey-dovey with Brad and Karen come up in that bitch and blue, kick that whole damn door off the hinges. Because you see she been running now. Yes. Oh, honey, they running, squatting, lifting weights. Oh, yeah, they gonna give your ass a run for your money for Brad. You won't win Brad this time. Oh, no. She's the missus of that plantation. And when she kicked that door off them hinges and stuff, and your ass go, Brad. Oh, girl, you might well pull off that wig, them earrings, fake nails and shit, and get ready to fight for your life. Yeah, ain't finna be no more hijiras. Black people running for their life. That's what they called it. Hegira, hijira. Black people fleeing for their life. That's what it said, fleeing for their life. Yep. So, you know, that's just how I feel about this stuff. I'm spiritual. I told you that. Oh, and I think I read this copyright disclaimer. I don't know. I don't know if I read it or not. I feel like reading it again, but I'm pretty sure I read it though. I try to do the right thing. I don't want to, jeopardize us learning or nothing like that. I just want us to understand that at this crucial time right here, we are in a new awakening. Ain't nobody coming to save us. We're going to have to save ourselves. We're going to have to save ourselves. We cannot be just continually dedicated to being ignorant. That's what white folks love. White folks love that. They ain't even got to look at us no more. They ain't got to think about us no more. Because they know, hey, we finna do it to each other. And it makes me wonder, is that why we so hard on ourselves? So white folks ain't got to do it. Remember how when Carolyn Bryan motherfucking ass lied on Emmett Till, and the next day her husband and her brother went to Emmett's uncle's house to get him. And his uncle, I read the book, his uncle said, no, we'll whip him. We'll take care of him. He whistled at the white woman, Carolyn Bryan, called her baby or something, told her she was pretty or something, lie her ass and said. And they were like, oh no, you can't whip him, Moses. I know his name was Moses. You cannot whip him, Moses. We'll do this. We're going to handle this. And we'll bring him back. And Emmett wasn't even from there. Emmett was from Chicago. Can you imagine that baby thinking to himself, damn, uncle, you going to let them take me? Uncle, what they going to do? Oh, it's okay, Emmett, they just going to go and tan your hide a little bit. They just going to whoop you a little bit. But, uncle, my mama would never let you do this to me. My mama would never let them come and get me in the middle of the night. First of all, they asses kidnapped them. They motherfucking asses went there like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. The little bitty shack, I think they was in Money, Mississippi. The little bitty shack, I lived in the shack my whole 10 years of my life. So don't tell me what no shack looked like. It's a little small shack, look like a little cabin that, in the middle of nowhere and stuff, where the birds come through and just kick the whole door off the hinges and stuff. It's almost like you got a log cabin. That's a shack. It's like a shotgun house. You can run right through the front, go right out the back. You might got a window here and a window there and stuff. It's just really crude. And that's what it was and stuff. So it was real dark and stuff because it ain't no lights, ain't no running water, It's just, how comfortable you can make it, at them times and stuff. So, it was nighttime. By then, everybody done distinguished the lanterns. Ain't no light. It's everybody sleep. We don't need to burn no oil. We don't need to burn no lamps, no candles and stuff. Because we sleep peacefully at night. Carolyn lied. She admitted she lied. They didn't nobody go home and be like, ooh, uncle, what Emmett did. Or they would have took him right back to Chicago. They would have took him back to Chicago, even if they had to walk. As sure as I'm sitting here now, I'm telling you, they would have took Emmett back to his mama, even if they had to take out walking. Some black person, Joe Ruffin, somebody would have came along and gave them a ride to take Emmett back to his mama. Especially if they'd have told him, oh yeah, some white woman said he whistled at her. But now, see, they went to sleep peacefully that night. Wasn't nobody at home, telling them, ooh, Emmett, you done did it, man. When that white man find out, he gonna be mad at you. Emmett didn't go to sleep that night worried and scared like that because it never happened. And then for their ass to show up at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, I don't know how they got in the house. It probably didn't have no locks, obviously, because they woke the uncle up and stuff with a flashlight and a gun. A flashlight and a gun. He woke up and the flashlight was just in his face and the gun was, and they were just like, where's the boy? Where's the boy, Moses? We heard about what he did, and the other one behind him probably spit his tobacco because they probably were chewing snuff. He done spit his tobacco on the floor, waiting on Moses to say, and Moses like, what's going on? What boy? Moses, the boy that whistled at Carolyn down at the store today. And by then, the boys, the young ones, the black boys, they done started waking up. Emmett and his cousin. They done started waking up and stuff, because it's dark, it's cold. But what's that light? And who is them big men right there? You know, that ain't shaped like Uncle Moses now. It was the white men and stuff. You know, they didn't know what was happening. It was a lie. You know, but when they did realize, oh, they hear about Emmett. Because, see, when I read about it, it said that when Emmett said something to Carol, and see, that's how the media do it. They motherfucking asses. And they've always done that, because I read about it. We read about it in racial violence in Kentucky, 1865 to 1940. They put in that movie right there that when Emmett whistled at Carolyn or whatever, the other black boys was like, ooh, Emmett, you weren't supposed to do that. You weren't supposed to be whistling at that white lady. He called a girlfriend or something, she lied. And, you know, so, you know, none of that even happened. That's why they didn't have no lights on, because they were sleeping peacefully. They didn't know them motherfuckers was just finna barge up in there and want Emmett. But can y'all imagine Emmett like, Uncle, where they taking me? Why? Is this what my mama was talking about when she didn't want me to come? And I know he probably was thinking about his mama and wishing that his mama could just take him. Come and just take him and fly him back with her. But see, at the same time, she knew that he was being beaten and tortured like that. I watched some of the documentary and stuff, but she had that cold feeling in her heart that something was happening to her baby, y'all. She sure did. That's why when she did get to see him, because Mississippi didn't want to release Emmett's body. No, they did not want to release that baby's body back to his mama. Because they did him, they beat that baby like he was a full-grown man that was just a stuffing. That's how they beat that baby and stuff. He wasn't but 14 years old. That's why when she saw his face and how they did him, she could only identify him by the ring that his daddy was a soldier. His daddy was a soldier. And that's how she identified him. And when she saw him, how he looked and what they did to him, she gathered all her strength and she said, let everybody see. Yep. Oh, and the coroner, when they got Emmett, they didn't want to open the box up because they had nailed him shut and had put an order immediately bury him. But Mamie said, oh, hell no. I want to see my baby. And the black man, the coroner, he said, well, I can't do it. I'll lose my whole job, my whole profession. She said, well, I can. Give me that hammer. And I think he told her, well, I can do it. I'll do it. And when he did it and stuff, honey, it brought her to her knees. It brought her to her knees. But then she said, you know, let him see. Let him see. He did doctor him up a little bit, you know, try to make it a little presentable for people. But, you know, that mentality don't go nowhere. That mentality still here, shit. Black America, we the ones that's been some fools. Don't be no fool and no dummy. But let me tell you about religion. Because I'm not religion. I ain't gonna never be religious. I'm not no more. My mama already know. She knew a few years before she went with the ancestors. She was still religious. Yeah, because I remember one year when I left her after she knew. And she told me, you don't forget you belong to Jesus. And I stopped for a minute, but I didn't say nothing because that was my mama's stuff. Because she knew what I said. But she noticed that I stopped. But I went on, you know. Yeah. But I know one thing. When my mama passed here and she crossed over and all these clouds up here, my mama seen that it was cotton on the other side. My mama like, oh, hell no. Face was right. Uncle Jamie Lee, Aunt Becky, Aunt Wanda Sue. Ski, I'm over here. Come around that cotton bale right there. I'm on this side over here. Yep. Face was right. Where y'all at? We got to let everybody know. I already know. See, when we cross over, then we got a choice. We got another choice, y'all, to bypass heaven. Now, if your ass going there willingly, if you ain't heard nothing, then you going to keep right on going till it's too late. It's going to be too late. That ain't going to be no exit. It's going to be a dead end. It's going to be a dead end. We got to learn all we can right here. That's why Dr. Ray Hagins, honey, said that religion ain't nothing but a crutch. Well, that's how I'm putting it. Because, see, dedicated ignorance is a self-defeating dogma. It defeats yourself. You defeat yourself. Yep. You defeat yourself. Ain't no need in doing this and that because you're going to muddle it up anyway. You know, that's self-defeating. Why you going to take all that time and do that 1,000-piece puzzle? And then at the end of it, you just going to take it and crumble it up. Why not put a little glue on it, some clear glue, and let it get hard and stuff, you know, and then you can put a border around it or draw a border around it and put it up on the wall and stuff. And then you got a beautiful picture that, you know, it could be an affirmation or anything, you know. Why? So see, it's self-defeating. And he called it dedicated ignorance. And he said, we must start the process of undoing or reversing the ideals and concepts that have been programmed into the minds of our people by the religious statements and church doctrines. He's a pastor too. I don't know. He's a pastor too. So all of that biblical stuff and scriptures, take it to him. Because when I do get a Bible and stuff, I got my own scriptures I want to look at. All them contradictions and stuff. And them missing books. But we ain't even in that era right now. We still in this era of slavery. So yeah, take all of that to him and let him sort it out for you. He got a whole bunch of videos and stuff, honey. He can get you right. He's a psychologist and a pastor. He believed what you believe. When I heard about it many years ago, this paper right here probably about 7 years old. Yeah, after Trayvon. When I started really just doing research, just writing down everything I was coming across, honey. And here it is today, like 10, 11 years later, you know, but somebody said it takes 10 years or more to actually be able to set where you're supposed to be. And I guess up until then, you're doing so much gathering, research, preparing, maturing, you know, where you're maturing and stuff. I don't know. But I know I forgot who it was. If I ever see it again, I'll write it down so I can let y'all know too. And I guess it's got some truth to it. It do for me. So anyway, and the church doctrines that have caused them to adopt a belief system that resulted in their loss of contact with what is real, factual, historical, and spiritual. I'm spiritual. I am spiritual. I don't know about you. I don't know about you. Our masses, I ain't talking about the rest of the world and stuff, honey, because it's 4,200 religions. It's 4,200 religions. I only knew about God and Jesus, where I'm from, the people that I wanted to talk to initially. I didn't know y'all, my teachers, was going to appear. I thought I was going to find y'all somewhere else. So most of this don't even resonate with y'all because I'm here to learn from y'all. But the people that I was coming here to talk to, the people like me, the people that's blindly, unknowingly dedicated to being ignorant. I'm here to talk about us that don't have financial freedom. We don't have personal freedom. We don't have educational freedom. So, you know, I'm here to talk to those of us unfortunate ones. You know, that's why I'm here and stuff, you know. But let me read this in totality again because I want you to understand what it's saying and stuff. We must start the process of undoing or reversing the ideas and concepts that have been programmed into the minds of our people by the religious statements and church doctrines that have caused them to adopt a belief system that has resulted in their loss of contact with what is real, factual, historical, and spiritual. What's the benefit in that? Ain't no benefit in that. There is no benefit whatsoever. I know it gives you hope. I know Black people, you get hope out of religion. And see, that's why when you spiritual and stuff, you got a whole new train of thought, a whole new vastness of love and joy and creation. You know, I mean, I'm explaining to you, y'all, because, honey, I'm going to change your mind. You ain't finna change my mind. No, you is not finna change my mind. I ain't going back in this circle. That's a lie. Your ass going to get out of here before you put me back in any circle. Anybody. For my ancestors. When my ancestors said, face is time. Here, this was the first book they gave me. This was the first book when Martin kicked my ass and I ran up out that burning house. This was the first book they put in my hand. So I would have had y'all ass over there crying to Helen Keller. All of y'all would have felt like Uncle Tom, Auntie Tommy. Tama. Yeah. Uncle Tom wife. Because I'd have been reading Helen Keller, and that right there would have further set our mental focus back. And, so yeah, I didn't know what it was going to be like and stuff. But the ancestors, yeah. See, we ain't got to worry. Don't worry about nothing. Just obey whatever the calling is. You were talking about, you were just saying how when you were going, left, that you always go your regular route home. But something told you to turn left. And you turned left, and honey, you seen a baby done came out the house. Walking down the street, honey. She got her pacifier and her blanket. Ain't got on no shoes. Pamper soaking wet. Nose running. Honey, she walking like, I'm getting the hell away from here. I'm leaving, and I'm not coming back. And you would just, yeah, you saved that baby's life. See, it's the same thing. You obey. Just obey. I didn't even ask, well, what I need to know this right here for? I don't go to church no more and stuff. But dedicated ignorance is all a purpose now. All the dots are connecting themselves. See, we can't worry. Why you gonna worry? Just be wary. Just know what's going on. The whole world on fire. The whole world is on fire right now. We just trying to save us. Yeah, we trying to save us. They'll put it out. Other folks will put it out. They better do it by their damn self. They better do it. I mean, shit, here, maybe the mothership will just come and take us on away from here, shit. Let's go. Shit. Hell, they trying to go to Mars anyway, ain't they? White folks. It must be Mars in this universe right here, because, all universes got 999 galaxies. All galaxies got 999 planets. All planets got 9 realms. So that first universe where white folks can go, yeah, they can go all over that little universe right there. They can't go to the next one. And the next one and the next one. You can. I can. But yeah. So, when you go to heaven, your ass is pretty much stuck there. Forever. I'm just saying. That's what it seemed like to me. We got to start thinking for ourselves. I'd rather think for myself. This right here, I'm about to wrap this up. The minds of most of our masses is still limited by what Eurocentric historiographers have placed within it, so we compulsively, instinctively, find a label within the parameters of their historiography to satisfy our need for identification. Compulsive behaviors like movies and video games and religion and school curriculums, all that shit that they ass done put out there for us and stuff, to keep us occupied, And then it says, Dr. Ray Higgins, he was a psychologist. I done told you, hell, I dropped out of school, so you ain't even got to look for no degrees right here. You need to take your degrees, and you need to go talk to him and others like him about your degrees. Because, honey, your ass was wrong. You listened to the wrong people. So, yeah, you in the wrong place. Yeah, it's irritating you, then you need to go. I don't want you to be stressed, because I'm going to tell your ass. You can curse me all you want to. I'm going to send it right back to you. I can cuss your ass back out. He the one said that in the definition of its true purpose, religion, in the definition of its true purpose, religion may be, it may be. Why would you even think it's not after we done learned all of this just right here? I ain't been here but 2 months. Why would you think that it's not true? Can you show one thing? Well, no, that's impossible. You can't. So just shut up. Religion may be defined as a cultural, psycho-philosophical vehicle of spiritual and intellectual enslavement. Enslavement. Yes. The true purpose. That's what he said. in the definition of its true purpose, religion may be defined as a cultural, because only white folks do, right? Religion, white folks, they the ones that you see in America, black and white people, between us. We ain't talking about Buddha, we ain't talking about Krishna, we ain't talking about Dionysus, we ain't talking about Horus and them, we talking about white people and black people, your God and your Jesus, the white man that you got on your wall and stuff. I know when I go home and stuff, and I see that white man still on your wall, I'm going to ask you, Cousin David, why you still got this man on your wall right here? You ain't been listening to nothing. You don't care. And then I'm going to have to break it down to her. And her ass going to end up right there in heaven with these same white people if she don't make a change right now. Because once you get there, you stuck there pretty much. I don't think Harriet is going back to heaven getting slaves. Because, see, at that point, you done crossed over. You should at least known. My mama wasn't the only one that hell took that last exit right there. But, see, you got to be aware. You got to be wary so you can know. That's just how I see it. But he said that religion may be defined as a cultural, psycho-philosophical vehicle of spiritual and intellectual enslavement. It's enslaving your mind. Let's read. Enslavement, which has its end goal. Only one or two things can happen. That's why I take it. I got it right there. 1 and 2. Which has its end. And I put end goal. We know whatever you do, what's the end goal? What's the final result? Well, it ain't but two. Number one, the cultural and racial superiority of the people who created it. White people gonna always be the superior race because it's theirs. They created that. Number two, the paralysis of analysis. Ain't that something? The paralysis of analysis. Your way, your cosmic instinct to think for yourself. Instead of somebody else telling you to think, and somebody could tell that I'm hoarse because I've been on here condemning white folks. I thought it was because of the fall, but my daughter told me that's what it is. So I guess I'm gonna have to go a week or two without even talking to y'all. I don't know, but yeah, I digress though, right? But that fall was something. I'm still tempted to believe that, that fall wasn't overall good for us anyway. I ain't seen no more of the fall yet, but it is out there. If you see it again, don't even breathe it in. Don't breathe that shit in. If you can, don't even drive through it, honey. You better take a detour like you detouring from heaven. You better go through whatever little small town, alleys, back roads, so you don't go through that fog and stuff, because it ain't nothing but a man-made concoction. That's all it is. And he said that, number two, the paralysis of analysis by those who believe in it. So for me and you, black people, believing in religion is paralyzing your critical thinking. It's paralyzing your cosmic gift to analyze things, critically think about something, to ponder. That's what religion does. Religion just keeps you, Black America, in here. Maybe not for everybody else. Everybody else can be happy and content right there in heaven. They can be happy right there in heaven, just like they seem like they happy right here. Everybody seems like they happy as hell right here. They mad right now because, they know it's something happening. They know it's a shift going on. Everybody knows it's a shift going on. They don't like it because they know somebody else finna be on the bottom. They know white America has to be held accountable for what they have done. They know they got to be held accountable for condoning it. So everybody's in an uproar. Everybody mad. Everybody scared. Don't nobody know what's finna happen. Really, the only thing that can calm America down right now is if black folks stand up and say, all right, we'll come and help. All right, come on, face. We're going to go just help them. And I'm going to say, hell to the fuck no. Let's tell the sun to blow this whole motherfucker up then. Because we ain't helping nobody else. We ain't helping nobody else. We helping us. Oh. Oh, you got your motherfucking ass in here also. I thought I put your ass in motherfucking timeout. Well, you in detention now. Detention, timeout or something. Yeah, you get your ass on up out of here. Because you don't know what's up there. You don't know what's up there. Your ass been listening to the people that do know. Acting like y'all know. White folks don't know nothing. No, don't y'all listen to white folks. You better start thinking for yourself. Even if you don't believe that there's a multiverse up there, you better know it's more than this universe out there. You better know. You better, Black America, you better seriously think about it. Where your ass want to spend eternity. I'm not talking about the lake of fire. I'm talking about, do you want to spend eternity forever and ever and ever with white folks? With white folks that's inclined to think like this any time that they feel it's necessary. Is that where you want to spend your forever and ever and ever? Black America. Listening to what white folks and old foolish ass folks like I so want you to so believe. Start thinking for yourself. That man can't tell me nothing talking about his billions and billions of galaxies and stuff here. I'll find that out when it's meant to be found. Your ass can't tell me nothing. You sure can't. I don't even know why your ass here. You probably been thinking about this channel all night since we got off last night, ain't you? With your motherfucking ass. You couldn't wait to come on here today. What, you had to get away from everybody? Did you have to get away from everybody so you can put me on and you can come at me the way you need to? What, you got some of my sisters around you? You're married to a black lady? You got some mixed kids? What? Hell, is you black? I'm just saying, shit, get your ass the fuck up out of here. Sure can, honey, because you don't know. Your ass do not know, honey. You just like everybody else, taking stuff that we already know, done taught, done told, trying to tell us again and acting like y'all know, like it's y'all. Y'all asses can't even go out in the sun. White folks can't go in the sun that long. I'm not sorry to say it. White folks can't even go in this sun right here. White folks can't go out there too long. I know we see them running and jogging with their shirt off and a number of shoes and dog right there running beside them and stuff, you know. And then here you see them a few days later still running, still jogging, red as hell, peeling, freckles out the ass, you know. The sun don't like it. So you mean to tell me that you want me to think your ass is actually going up there to the multiverse? You really want me to think that I can't analyze this shit for myself? I can't look at the big picture. Oh, I'm not supposed to know that white folks have truly shown us who they are. Who the hell am I supposed to think they are? Black people with the whole theft of melanin? You know, the whole theft of melanin. That's what white folks want, you know. But yeah, I just wanted to let us know, you know, and I always will, why I am spiritual. Over time and stuff, like I said, I ain't been here that long and stuff, you know, but over time, you'll begin to know, hey, she's spiritual. We don't even want to go on her channel and shit, you know. And maybe you do. Maybe you spiritual too. I don't know. You know, it don't even really matter. You know, my ancestors told me to sit down and read and shit, you know. And that's just all I got to do. That's all I got to do, and that's all I want to do. I'll talk to y'all and stuff. I enjoy talking to y'all. And especially since, you know, our brother told me to interact, you know, told me to go ahead and interact with us and stuff, you know. And so I feel like, oh, yeah, I can interact with us. Shit, I love to talk about us. Oh, dang. Look, I started drinking sparkling water yesterday. I don't know. I ain't never liked it, no sparkling water. Sure haven't, honey, but where's my other water at? I had some regular water, too. But I guess I'll go on and drink some of it. Yeah, I had some of that in this cup. But in this cup right here, you know, I had my tea. But yeah, I know it just changes. You know, I probably won't ever drink it again either. I got it at the food shelf. I got it at the food shelf. So I was like, shit, let me go on and grab this right here. It's new, it's different. You know, it's all about learning. It's all about us learning. You know, that's how I see it and stuff. Don't be mad, angry, and worried and stuff. You know, just be conscious, be wary. You know, give yourself permission to be free. You know, we got to have personal freedom. If I didn't have my personal freedom, I would not even be able to speak about my people like I truly feel. You know, about our ancestors. I wouldn't even be able to truly speak how I feel. You know, I wouldn't be able to show y'all that, damn, I'm appalled. I am fucking pissed. You know, that not just me, but me, my mama, my mama's mama, my mama's mama's mama, you know, everybody. My aunties, my great uncles, you know, my whole people have been manipulated. You know, I'm like, it seems so surreal. But we just here for a minute. We just here for a spell, you know. We are going back. Yeah, everybody know. You ain't here to stay forever. You know. See, even that, white folks even got us crazy in that. They got us so worried about that, honey. Worried and scared about the lake of fire, you know, forever and ever and ever. Honey, this right here is hell. This is the fire. This right here, Earth, this plane, this planet is the fire. We literally in fire now. Yeah, this literally is the fire. We got a picture. We got a picture for all your lake of fires that you be having nightmares about. And honey, I know revelation is the main thing that lets you know, honey, it's gonna happen. That is what's gonna happen. There your Jesus. That's our Jesus right there. Yeah, that's our Jesus right there. That's the lake of fire. You mean to tell me you sitting here worrying and fretting and scared and crying and for this lake of fire? And then I read in the Bible when I did try to read it that the dead don't even know they dead. So how you gonna be worried about your body, your spirit in a lake of fire when you ain't even gonna know? You know, that I don't know. I was just like, you know, but for me, yeah. And look at all these white men right here. Sister, which one of these? Don't he look like your husband? Oh, my ancestors. He looked like maybe that's his granddad, his great granddad. I don't know. Look how they motherfucking ass just grinning and shit. He got his ass propped up on some wood and shit. See, y'all and black women, my sisters, we ain't ask these white men nothing. My brother, we ain't ask these white women nothing about their lineage, about their people. Now, we just asked about the mom and the daddy. The mom and the daddy. If the grandmama and the granddaddy seem like, you know, they dippled and dappled, you know, we'll ask about them. But them old ones that look at you like, we don't even ask about them. Nope, we don't even ask about them. And we spend our whole life, have kids and stuff with these people, knowing that one great uncle, great auntie was racist than a motherfucker. You could see it in their eyes. That's because, see, religion done made us just forgive everything, forget everything, and forsake everything. That's your religion. That's why we have to become spiritual now. We have to. We have to unlearn and reverse everything that we've learned from white America. I didn't say it. Dr. Ray Hagan said it. You need to go to his channel and talk about why not. Don't tell me. Go tell him. He's the psychologist. Maybe he'll say, you know, I was wrong. Maybe I need to add some more notes to it so your ass can understand. I'm just saying what I done learned. You ain't got to sit there if it ain't resonating with you. I told you an hour and a half ago that this was either going to resonate or it was going to irritate. So don't sit there and act like I done wasted your time. Religion didn't tell you nothing. I told you the other day anyway to ask your pastor. Why didn't he tell y'all that the religion is the path to understanding divinity? Why the pastor ain't told us that? Even the few years I sat in church with my mom and my siblings, and I didn't even want to be there and stuff, but I sat there and I would halfway pay attention. Because, see, I didn't like to get in trouble and stuff. I gave it a serious effort. But why didn't they ever tell us that religion, this here is just the path to divinity, understanding divinity? That's all this is. It's going to be the best thing for you. It's going to be great for you. You're going to live your best life. You ain't going to have to worry about nothing. When you do leave this plane, you will be happy and free. And then when we say, what's divinity? Divinity is the knowledge of the cosmos and the ecology and you. The skies, the earth, and you. What's your relationship to it? That's all divinity is. And I done told you, I don't know if I did today, but if you done been here before, you already know. The cosmos. See, the cosmos manifested the black man and the black woman. Yep, the cosmos manifested the black woman first. Yep, sure did, because she's the womb. She got the womb. The cosmos is nothing but the womb. It's the womb. It's giving birth to stars, planets, rainbows, storms, black holes. What that supernova, that star. New galaxies. The multiverse is always giving birth. Well, other women give birth to, the cosmos is triple black. Black, 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 black. Blackity, blackity, black. Other women wombs is not blackity black. It's just like when you look through a piece of paper and you got a light, you can see the light through there right there. When I hold this paper up to that window, you can see the light through this. But see, the cosmos, it's immense blackness. No lights get through. No light get through. It's just peaceful serenity, quietness, darkness, growth. It's like the soil. When you put that seed off in the soil and it's just dark and quiet down there and it's moist and stuff, because you don't pour a little drop of water on and stuff, and then you see the flower growing up. You see the ginger growing or your carrot or whatever it's going to be. You see that little stem pop up and stuff. That's how the womb is. That's how the womb is. That's why the cosmos at nighttime is black. And at daytime, you can see it. It's the skies. Well, that's the black woman. That's the black woman's womb. That's what that man meant. Hell, we discussed this last night. That's what. See, they motherfucking ass so goddamn evil. That's what that man, William Joseph Simmons, was talking about. When he said, he wasn't talking about the skies. When he the one that revived the Ku Klux Klan in 1915 on the outskirts of Atlanta, Georgia, up on Stone Mountain. Him and 15 of his friends in 1915 on a Thanksgiving night. He said he revived the Ku Klux Klan because he had a spiritual vision. He heard about the brutal lynching of Leo Frank, and he watched Birth of a Nation. So he had this spiritual vision, and in the vision, honey, he seen men galloping across the skies on their horses. They had to be white men, robed men. He said he seen robed men galloping across the sky. Now, who else is in robes? I can't think of nobody else in robes. No, I think maybe even a time or two in my life, I've seen the Klansmen in their robe, and they motherfucking ass got a robe on the horse too. The horse got on a Klan robe. I'm pretty sure I've seen something like that maybe once or twice. Maybe it's a deja vu, but yeah. And then he not only said that, he said that the map, the vision that he saw, was in the shape of the United States. So you got robed men galloping across the sky in the shape of the United States, which revived, there was a spiritual vision to him, which prompted him to revive the Ku Klux Klan. So the Klansmen are the men in the robes riding on the horses in heaven, in the skies, right? Well, why is they up there, and who is their enemy? Which is the black person. So black people, why would y'all want to go up there and be up there when he done said it too? See, you got your book. I got my book. You got your Bible. I got my Bible. And then, you know, let's just say they got their Bible. Well, I ain't got now, but the man, William Joseph Simmons, where he printed out pamphlets, that'll be their Bible. I ain't got now. I wish I had one too. Maybe we can get one, because it was called ABC of the Invisible Empire. Because he when he revived the Klan and stuff, you know, he was printing the pamphlets out for the Klansmen. You know, they got pamphlets too. You got pamphlets for everything. Well, he was printing out his own pamphlets and stuff, y'all. All flowery bullshit and stuff. Shit that didn't even really make sense to us, but it made sense to them. So on one of his I don't know, describing himself, he thought he was this rich, grandiose man. He was a colonel. I didn't know that when I first read about him. It said that he was a minister. He sold insurance, and he tried to practice medicine and stuff, you know. But he was a damn loser. He was a damn loser. That's why his ass had to just go on and give himself over to the evil mindset, because he couldn't make nothing else work. Nothing else wasn't beneficially cruel and anti-life to him. So that's why he always said that the Ku Klux Klan was his child. So that's why, yeah, he resonated with that. But yeah, he wrote down that this is who he saw himself as. He who traversed the realm of the unknown, wrested the solemn secret from the grasp of night, and became the sovereign emperor master of the great lost mystery. And then it says a pamphlet, ABC of the Invisible Empire, declared the goals of the Ku Klux Klan to protect the white women, save the white race, and some more bullshit. I didn't even write the rest of it, because it was like, that was enough. I get it. I get it. But what this man talking about, he ain't talking about he who traversed the realm of the unknown. He's not talking about he who travels the skies and the galaxies, you know, and he time travels, you know, he go out there and he fight against evil in you know, in space and in the multiverse. So he ain't talking about that. No, that's what it seemed like he talking about. But see, remember when I told you that the skies is the black woman? Mm-hmm. Remember when I told you that the night, when you see the night and stuff, it's the black woman. You can literally see it's the black woman. Sometimes you can even see a shooting star. And that's the only sound. You know, you probably got other sounds like when a black hole is formed and it's done formed a black hole, or, you know, if a meteor crashed against another one and it explodes and stuff like that. But those are the only sounds, you know, that's ever been up there. And it perhaps was the sound that manifested the black woman. Well, see, when he said that he traversed the realm of the unknown, he not talking about the unknown up there. He talking about the unknown physical realm. You get it? That's what he talking about. He traversed. He was all over that black woman's body, from the top of her head to the bottom of her feet, raping her, beating her, torturing her, sodomizing her, whatever he wanted to do. See, with that body right there. And he saw it as the skies. You know, it was unknown. Dr. Francis Cress Welsing told us that a white man admitted that, yeah, to white men, you know, they only feel like a man if they got a black woman. Something like that. I ain't seen it in years, but go look it up and let us know how she put it. And then, you know, a few months ago, I saw this video and stuff. It's like a trend of how white men was showing and black women was too. Sister them was showing about how the white man was before they got with them. And they was all bored and bland and stuff. Then when they got with sister, all of a sudden, honey, now they got swag, they got vibe, you know. You know, it's just turn them black, ain't you? Just turn them black, ain't you? Can't use none of that energy, love, forgiveness for your brothers to heal them, but can give all of it to the white man and make him as close to the black man as we can. Sister, all I can say is y'all don't even look happy no more. Just go on and tell the truth. We know every home fights and everybody gets into it and disagree and stuff. But for your ass to just sit over there and stay in that damn plantation, because you feel like it's worth it and it'll get better. And if I can just recruit other sisters and we just do this, we'll be okay and stuff. Because you will never take Karen's place. You, sister, will never be Mrs. That's MISSUS. Because it was Master and Mrs. I'm just saying. I know, I know the people in your life. We know somebody that they was together for 50, 60 years and they died one after the other. When she died, he was so heartbroken, he died too. I can imagine. But to sacrifice your whole people for a love that ain't even tried to free your people, ain't even tried to help liberate your people, honey, it's a waste of time to me. It's a waste of time to me to have all these babies with white folks and ain't nobody even told nobody. You ain't told the black man the truth. You ain't told the white woman the truth. You ain't told the little mixed babies the truth. You ain't told nobody nothing. So Black America, as far as I can see, y'all asses is still cowards. You still cowards. You still afraid. You rather stay your ass in that plantation right there and accept what little bit of comfort you got instead of say, hey, I done lived a good life and stuff, and I done found some financial freedom. I got educational freedom, and now let me give me some personal freedom so I can talk and teach my people. When are we going to decide to let our generations live? Let our lineage live? How did Dr. Francis Cresswell put it? White genetic survival. Well, when we going to care about our genetic survival? See, that's why white folks, Dr. George Fraser said, white folks ain't thinking about us. We ain't thinking about us. So, and I think he said a white man told him this. But anyway, that's what he was saying. And, it's true. They ain't even got to think about us no more because they done programmed us to do everything that they want to do anyway. Yeah. They done programmed us to do everything that they would still be doing. Yeah. But that's all right, Black America, because it's finna come back around again anyway. White people finna get upset again anyway at you. Other people's finna get upset again at Black people because why you so damn uncontent? Why you always want to make a better life for you? Can't you see that you're making it hard for everybody else? And it ain't even our fault. Again, just like the draft riots was not our fault. Just like the Civil War was not our fault. This right here ain't our fault. No. Everybody else, the ones that chose this. Your ass is being chased out of this country because your ass was trying to satisfy white people. Y'all came over here. You literally came over here to treat Black folks like white folks. And you really thought that you were becoming like white people. Y'all, I don't know. I thought y'all was still thinking for y'all self. Hell, you were still eating. You seem like you're still eating and, dressing like yourself. A good portion of y'all do. I do see some of y'all in jeans and stuff, which, we all casual today. Down here on this level. We all got to be casual and comfortable, But I thought for the whole that, like the Latinos, I thought that everybody, was all right, was of sound mind. But see, y'all came over here and just felt like, oh, we're white, we're in the white bracket now, and yeah, all we gotta do is treat Black folks like white folks do. That's all we gotta do. White folks is, it's a given with them. See, white folks can change their mind. White folks can change their mind. They can turn this whole thing around right now if they want to. Yeah. Don't your ass been married to her 25 years. And she ain't got off of her ass to get up and face her people. Because see, y'all kids, y'all little mixed kids is the ones that's finna suffer too. She ain't got off her ass and at least motivated her family, her circle, her people, her community, her town, her city, y'all state to get up. Hey, no. Now, y'all motherfuckers, my people. Now, you done held this check for too long. And I say y'all gonna have to pay them their money. Her ass couldn't even do that for you, for your people. Honey, I digress. All I can say is get your kids at this point. All I can say is get your kids. If you is gonna stay with Karen, Sabrina, whatever her name is, you know, at least make sure that you're gonna make sure y'all gonna focus and teach y'all kids to just have black babies. Let's procreate. Let's make sure our genetic survival is a success. You see any racist or prejudice in that right there, then you got a problem with you. Because I'm not racist and I'm sure not prejudiced, honey, but I'm very suspicious. I sure am. And I'm going to stay suspicious. I think we all should be suspicious. Let's just all get back to each other. Let's find the love and the joy that we got with each other. Hell, who else make us happy? Who else make your ass happy than being with black folks? Just because they got a little money and they can take your ass out to the Mall of America and Macy's and you can go shopping and, you know, go traveling and all that good stuff, honey. Sit around they boring, evil asses. Everybody trying to act black, trying to act hip. That shit ain't fun and your ass ain't happy. That's a motherfucking lie. See, I already know. See, black folk, we don't like to say we were wrong. We do not like to say we were wrong and we made a mistake. So we just keep on doing what we doing. And before we know it, our ass is old and tired and ain't got no energy. And, you know, and our family just let us be. Hell, that's where you want to be. That's where your ass can be. But see, then after we get old and tired and we ain't really got that vibrancy in us no more, then them white folks can really show your ass. Because, see, they start feeling the same way. Shit, you ain't vibrant no more. Y'all ain't got the steady stream of financial wealth that you had. I don't know what made them show their true colors to your old ass. Hell, your ass the one lived out your youth, the prime of your life, with somebody that's really unequal, historically, factually. You know, I'm just saying, to me, I know you can love whoever you want to love, but hell, you supposed to procreate with your own people, Black America. I ain't talking to everybody else here. Let everybody else have babies with white folks then. I'm talking about us. See, all across the board that Neely Fuller was talking about, we've been losing us. All across the board. Why? Because everything across the board is controlled by white supremacy. Racism, white supremacy. That's why our numbers are decreasing. That's why we ain't got no focus. We can't really get no good steady foothold of progress. You know, I'm just here to find out what is wrong with Black America. What's wrong with my people? Who did it to Black America? I know the rest of the world is on fire. Hell, let the motherfucker burn. We're not concerned about the rest of the world right now. The rest of the world should have been concerned about us. They ain't never cared about us, what happened to us. Let this whole motherfucker burn up. And I will say, Black America, if we ain't going to reach out and save us and our genetic survival, then hey, let's just all get of one mind, one accord, and just blow this whole motherfucker up right now. Ask the sun that gives us energy. If that's what white folks finna do, trying to exterminate us, it's going to blow up anyway. Can you imagine Black people actually getting down to such a small, you know, minuscule number that there's no one on this whole planet. Now, right here, I ain't talking about just America. Because, you know, they've been genociding Black people all over this world. Everywhere that Black people is, it's a target on them. It's a genocide on them. So can you imagine that, you know, they get our numbers down so minuscule that it ain't nothing. It ain't enough living things in the totality of creation. What Professor James Small says the Africans referred to God as the totality of creation itself. In other words, everything that makes up God is in you. Most humans break down to over 400 elements and minerals, and all those elements and minerals can be found in the cosmology and the rest of ecology. I just had to read all of that right there. But everything, the totality of creation itself, all of that, you can take it all and put it together. Here, we're going to put it right on here. We're going to put the animal kingdom. All the animals is on here. Then we're going to put all the marine life, the whales, the dolphins, the fish, the sea snakes, and all the, even the ones that we don't even know about, because, we only know about white folks. Only know about like 15% of the ocean life. The other 85%, or it's something like that, I don't know. That one man tried to go out because I was trying to, give off some statistics and shit, But yeah, it's so much more that we don't know about everything. This is not just talking about religion. It's talking about everything, every facet in life. We only got a small vision of it. We ain't got the total package of information to it. No, we don't. So we got, all the living things in life. We got the animals, the animal kingdom. We got the marine life. We got plants, trees, all of that, the shrubbery, the greenery. We got all of that on here and stuff. Then we got the insects, that's under the ground and stuff, the worms and the bugs and stuff like that. Then we got the birds and stuff. We got everything that's alive. We got the streams of water, the lakes, the rivers, the oceans and seas and stuff. We got all of that on here because all of that is alive. Oh, we got other people on here too. We even got white people on here. Yeah, everything that's the totality of creation. We got it all on here. We got it all on here. Right here, y'all. This is so awesome. Look, check this out. And then see, we got the sun right there. Okay, that's the sun. Beaming down on everything. Now, we ain't got black people on here. Black people not on here. The sun beaming down energy to everything. All of a sudden, black people disappear, but everything else is still here. Black people just disappear because they done exterminated black folks. So, all that energy beaming down from the sun to all the totality of creation, all that energy coming down to everything. Once black people gone, their energy, our energy, got to go back to the sun. Because it ain't enough of life's creation to take all of that energy. For number one, the cosmos created us. So we get the most of its energy. We get the full impact of the sun rays. You see what I'm saying? I know, hell, you sitting there keep telling me that you go in the sun and you get sunburned too, and I'm lying and stuff. But no, I'm not lying. Your motherfucking ass gets sunburned when you go in the sun, because your motherfucking skin is like paper, because you eat like white folks. So your skin is like paper now. That's why you burn when you go in the sun. So shut up and sit down. Just shut up. Go somewhere else. You don't have to be in here with none of this. I'm just trying to get black people to understand that it's different. Everybody, I ain't never heard these words either. Hell, I'm not trying to make y'all think that I got some degrees and I finished school and went to college and I know exactly what you're talking about. Psychoanalysis, spyware. No, hell, I'm going to have to look this up so I can see what it means. But the bottom line is we got to save us. We the only ones to save us. I don't know, Black America. Y'all want to go to heaven so bad. You're going to get up there in heaven, honey. It's going to be a dead end. I don't know. Maybe you will be happy with the few black people that's going to be up there. But all of y'all asses is going to be in misery. Forever and ever and ever. You cannot get trapped here for your whole lifetime by white folks. And then when you transcend over, you still want to be there with white folks. Dedicated ignorance. Dedicated ignorance. But yeah, we at the end of this book right here, y'all. We finished it the other day. Brave Black First. And this right here is 50 plus African-American women who changed the world. Yeah, this is an awesome book for your babies and stuff. for our children. I just decided that, hey, I'm going to read it to us because, after our midnight with the ancestors and stuff, we do be having a lot on us and stuff, we have to process all of that. So through the night and stuff, it give us time. I hope y'all be deprocessing it because I know I sure do. That's why I try to end us on a good note. Let us know, don't worry, just be wary. And just know that we are the ones that we looking for. We ain't got to worry about none of this stuff. We ain't got to be hateful, and harsh to white folks and stuff, honey. Just stand in your truth, stand in your judgment of them and stuff. You ain't got to go nowhere with them if you don't want to. And if you do, I suggest you know who gonna be there. Don't get your ass somewhere with white folks and you the only one of us that's there. You don't know who the other people is, what their mindset is, what may be going on. This is not the time, Black America, to just be, oh, it'll be all right. I'm going to just catch this ride. It'll be all right. I'm just going out here to the middle of nowhere to this new honky tonk. Watch yourself, Black America. Just watch yourself. And I can't stress it enough. I can't, because we're in a new awakening. I don't know. I didn't do it. Hell, I didn't even know about the first awakening to after Trayvon, because after Trayvon Martin was murdered by George Zimmerman, it was like a new buzz for us. The new, hey, wake y'all ass up. I guess, yeah. And that's how I found out about the Tulsa race riots in 1921. And it was just recently, a couple years ago, I found out they wasn't even race riots. They were motherfucking massacres. But it wasn't just Tulsa. See, I only heard about Tulsa. I didn't know about Greenwood and Rosewood and all the other black towns that were destroyed and stuff. I didn't know about the black towns that were flooded by white folks. They had a movie out some years ago in the early 2000s. I guess that's when I seen it. And it was the Sauget Brown Boys or Sauget Bug Brothers or some shit like that, where they flooded the whole town down south. It was some motherfucking truth to it. And there were 3 white men. They were brothers. I ain't seen it in a long time. About 20 years, I guess 25 years and stuff. But yeah, that shit really happened. White folks really flooded black towns. Black people were run out of like 50 towns. I didn't even know it. It said towns/cities. But I didn't even know it. Do you know Oregon, the state of Oregon? Oregon actually beat the hell out of black people because black people didn't want to leave. They came up with a law. You got to leave, get your shit, get your kids, if you black, and get the hell up out of here. Black folks didn't want to go. No. Black people like, we ain't going nowhere. We done built our lives here and stuff. We got our farm, our lands, our babies. This where we living and this where we staying. And white folks start beating black folks and stuff. And then they say, all right, well, we're going to do a law. Because they say, oh, you can't just beat them now. You can't just beat them. Hell, put something down. And if they cross the line, then beat their asses. I guess that's how it happened. Hell, I don't know. I just found out myself. And then, so they came out with the law and stuff that said, you got 30 days. Your ass got 30 days. Get your kids, your dogs, your coats, your shoes, whatever. And get your ass up out of here. And black folks, those that didn't go after 30 days, they got like, I don't know, maybe 13 lashes, 30 whips, 30 lashes. I don't know. And then that was the first. Then I will be back in 2 weeks. You better have your ass healed and gone. You still here, you finna get some more lashing. Oregon actually did that to black people. Yep. Sure did, honey. Beat their asses, beat them bloody to get them to leave. And black folk didn't want to go. No, black folk didn't want to go. We're like, no, we staying here for ours. And white folk didn't have no mercy. They have no mercy on black folk nowhere, so I ain't got no mercy for their motherfucking asses either. I sure don't. You give them your mercy, and you go over there with them. Yeah. Oh, look at Mary McLeod Bethune. We read her yesterday. But you know, when we first read about Mary together, y'all, remember we learned about Mary together. And we were talking about Mary. Mary done left from down south, y'all know. Went up north and started her school for it with $1.50. And we were talking about Mary laughing and stuff. She was just something, y'all. And we said Mary had them little bitty pencils like the library be having. You know, library cut their pencils in half. I know they do. And then they sharpen it in the pencil sharpener with them little bitty square pieces of paper. And then when I left and came home, honey, that night, I found this pencil while I was out. Mary McLeod Bethune said, that's right. You told them, Face. That's what happened. We use little bitty pencils like this. They use little bitty scraps of paper. When they ran out of paper, because see, when Mary got there with that $1.50, Mary was washing clothes, cleaning house, you know, to fund her school. Mary was, when she first got there, she started washing clothes, cleaning the house, and then her students, when she got her students and stuff, y'all, they started selling sweet potato pies. But the thing about it, when I was saying that Mary, they ran out of paper, but honey, Mary knew what she was doing. Mary had to give. Mary was called the first lady of the struggle, and Mama Bethune. And Mary actually went out to the tree and picked some leaves. Now, see, it's got to be the right leaf. It can't be too hard, too dry. Can't be too soft, or, you know, it ain't got enough stability if it's too soft. So Mary knew. Honey, Mary went out there and picked the right amount of leaves for each one of her students, because she started out with like maybe 6 students or something. But by the time she was done, she had like 250. That's how, you know, brilliant and divine Mary McLeod Bethune was. So Mary went out there and picked these leaves, y'all. She picked the right leaf, the right size, the right tempering of the leaf and stuff. And Mary poured the stem out. She poured that stem out of that leaf so perfect and precise that the veins in the leaf had grow out like that. I said I want to get some leaves, maybe a little artificial leaf, so I can better show it. Well, the little veins, you got the stem going down, but you got them little veins in the leaf. Where Mary poured that stem down so precise, them veins, they actually got shorter and shorter, because they came down and filled in where the stem was at. And then, once it got down to the end and stuff, she was done, she just snipped it off and smoothed it out. She was able to smooth it out like that right there. And the leaf, once it dried and stuff, all you had to do, get your pencil. And I'm going to need you to write your name. Write your name on your paper. It's a leaf, and that's what you do with your pencil. And Mary will give you a 100, a 100 A+, because you did it on your leaf. And see, you use your pencil and you wrote on there, and you learned your lesson. Confirmation. It works. And then, as you grow and evolve, then you get more, you do more, abundance starts coming to you, prosperity starts coming to you, inspiration, motivation starts coming to you, teachings, new curriculums, activities, programs, events, songs. Oh, my ancestors, songs start coming to you, cartoons start coming to you, all these visions, and this internal overflowing. Just creation that you never even thought. You interested in stuff you never even knew existed. Stuff that you never even conceived. Like, I didn't know I had a interest in crystals. And I got some books on crystals up there. And at some point we will be reading, some of them and stuff. But I bought me some crystals too. I think I got them off, one of them little channels and stuff. But check this out. Then I found out there's actually caves where you can go in the caves and you can mine. They got it, structured and stuff. You don't go deep into it, maybe just into the mouth of the cave and stuff. I don't know. I just read it was a possibility that you could do stuff like this. So I was like, all right. So let's just read, and then we're going to get on up out of here and stuff, because it's a beautiful day out there today, honey. Sure will. And all that sun, all that immense, that vastness, honey, it's for us. It sure will. We ain't got to be upset with other people. Let them get some of it. Let them get some of it. They are part of creation. Let them get some of it too. Just know that you get the most, so you need to be out there in it. You need to go get you some. Mary McLeod Bethune, nicknames First Lady of the Struggle and Mama Bethune, close friend of Eleanor Roosevelt and advisor to several U.S. presidents, including Calvin Coolidge and Franklin D. Roosevelt. And you know, Eleanor Roosevelt, she actually denounced the Daughters of the American Revolution when they motherfucking ass didn't want Mary Ann Anderson to perform at the Constitution Hall because she was a black lady. Everyone loved Mary Ann's voice, honey. Mary Ann was like a songbird. You know, she was marvelous. But honey, yeah, them white women at the Daughters of the American Revolution said, "No, Mary, you can't come up in here with that. We love you and we like you. We know who you are. We respect you, Mary Ann. We do, but you can't come up in here." No, that's not going to happen. So, you know, white folks was mad and upset and stuff. Everybody was mad and upset because they loved Mary Ann, you know. And Eleanor Roosevelt, she was the first one, I believe, that she denounced the Daughters of the American Revolution. Yeah, she denounced them, and then other prominent white women and men and stuff, you know, denounced them. But the wonderful thing that happened was Mary Ann actually performed at the Lincoln Memorial, and there was 75,000 people that showed up there, not mentioning the ones that were on TV and the radio listening to her. So yeah, you know, for Eleanor Roosevelt to be a close friend of Mary McLeod Bethune, you know, it's quite significant. You know, yeah. A lot of folks had John Brown's mindset more than they do today. More than they do today. And John Brown wasn't the only white man who fought for, you know, black people's freedom, who opposed slavery. He just one of the main ones that I know. I know it was another. I think his name was Elijah Joy or something like that. I don't know. But I know John Brown is the main one that I go to and stuff when I'm speaking on that. Mary McLeod Bethune, she led voter registration drives for African Americans and women. She was the only woman of color present at the founding conference of the United Nations in 1945, and Mary often walked with a cane, not out of necessity, but because it gave her swank. Remember, we read that yesterday. Yeah, we read her yesterday. I love Mary. We got a pencil right here. Every time I land on her, I got to read her. When you open up your Bible and you land on a page, don't you go on and read it? Even though you know what it's finna say, you still go on and read it. Well, that's the same thing here. It's repetition. At least somebody gonna remember it, you know. Mary McLeod Bethune, her home was in Washington, D.C. Her home in Washington, D.C. is a registered National Historic Site, and it's open to the public, y'all. I would like to put that, I'm going to put that on my bucket list. I sure am, honey. Yes. I'm going to put that on my bucket list. Well, you know, it's other stuff that folks got on their bucket list too. Let's read about Elizabeth Catlett. Ooh, we did read about Elizabeth too. Remember, we read about all of them in here, but this is the end of the book, and we just going over some of them, you know, because I'm going to take this book back, you know, and yeah, we'll continue on. Elizabeth was the granddaughter of freed slaves and grew up hearing stories about the injustices of plantation life. In addition to sculpture, made lithographs, screen prints, woodcuts, and linoleum cuts. Appreciated that prints could be cheaply made and easily distributed. Elizabeth created likenesses of Angela Davis, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, Sojourner Truth, Harriet Tubman, and Phyllis Wheatley too. Among others, she continued making art throughout her mid-90s. You know, we read about her a few days ago. Oh, and look at there, Shirley Chisholm, a founding member of the Congressional Black Caucus and the National Women's Political Caucus. Campaign slogans, her campaign slogans was unbought and unbossed. Yeah, that was Shirley Chisholm. Shirley Chisholm. And also her campaign slogan was Catalyst for Change, to represent all Americans. They didn't say that. They just said to represent all Americans. You know, They all is in that because, that's what they were campaign slogans. But I'm not just saying, all Americans, like, all people ain't people. A lot of our people were for everybody. They wanted everybody to be safe. They want everybody to be fed and warm, But them is our people. Our white folks not like that. And one of her campaign slogans was to represent all Americans and bring United States together. Her autobiography, Unbought and Unbossed. The memoir about Shirley's presidential campaign, The Good Fight. Ain't that something, The Good Fight? Vernon Johns. Vernon Johns said, if you see a good fight, get in it. This the fight. This is the fight, the only fight that matters for Black America. I know the world on fire. Let their ass fight it out. Let their asses fight it out. Hell, the world had another war not too long ago. And then one before that. And then one before that. Hell, Black America, your ass was fighting in wars when you wasn't even free. I didn't even know that our brothers and stuff were fighting in that war and they were still slaves. Yeah, one of our brothers held off the whole opposing side by himself. Everybody done left him. Everybody left him, honey. But, honey, he picked up all them guns and ammunition, the Gatling guns and the rifles and the Winchester or whatever the hell it was. I don't know. And, he picked up all them guns, honey. The British troops, he held all they motherfucking asses off. He sure did. Yep. And what was that? Did I find it right here? Yeah. William Floral. He held off the British troops at the Battle of Great Bridge all by himself. See, this is what our babies is missing right here. As long as we don't tell our babies and teach our babies, they ain't going to, see, they missing. See, our babies is missing that creative link. See, we done cut it off. We don't let them create nothing. We ain't even gave them the permission or the acknowledgement that they are the greatest creators this side of the afterlife. This side of the afterlife. I know you look up and you see everything that white folks done built up and stuff, and it look glittery, it look oh, it looks so fun. Look at that roller coaster. It looked just like a roller coaster. It looks so fun, and but it ain't for Black people. All of this they've built up, hell, you ain't got none of it anyway. Maybe some of y'all got a little bitty piece of it. But all of this that we see them building up now and stuff, honey, it's not for Black folks. That shit gonna crush down on Black folks like white on right. It's gonna fall so completely demolishing Black people. And at the very moment that motherfucker falls on Black folk, I bet the whole sun gonna blow up. Boom! And everything just gonna be gone. Obliterated, gone. Everything gonna be gone. See? The paralysis of our analysis has been broken. We can't analyze, we can't think, we can't create scenarios, we can't even what is the word? Hypothetically, give us some insight to nothing because the connection been broken. The connection been broken. Let's read a couple of more right here and stuff, What about Bessie Coleman? Bessie Coleman was the one. See the astronaut right there? Where is it? Bessie Coleman. I didn't know about Bessie either. Bessie Coleman was the one. Honey, she was in the airplane. She was drawing signs and stuff in the sky with her airplane. Bessie was. Yes, she was, honey. Let's read. Bessie Coleman. She was skilled at mathematics as a child. She refused to perform air shows unless the crowds were desegregated. See, white folks will let us perform for them. A lot of our ancestors and our greats say, I'm not performing in there. I'm not performing. Either you desegregated or I'm not going. Aretha Franklin was one of the main ones. Yeah. Aretha Franklin said, I ain't performing for nobody and I ain't going through no back door. Yeah, because they try to make Black people still go through the back door and come out through the curtains and you on stage. Now, why the hell I can't walk through the front door? Everybody here to see me. See, white folks always been with that bullshit for Black Americans. So that's because y'all ass let them. Y'all asked, hell, you should have dropped out of school, and I should have stayed in there. But see, they ain't taught nobody nothing anyway, ain't they? Yeah, that was fucked up. Yeah. So Bessie Coleman, she often flew Curtiss JN-4 planes. We can look up them planes and see, what are them planes like? Who else has flown one of those planes? Were they as precise as Bessie? See, it's all lessons. Yep. Bessie was honored on the anniversary of her death by African-American pilots who fly over her grave and drop flowers. Y'all, that's what they do for her. I wonder, do they? Well, probably not. Wow. Well, you could get some drones and put some flowers on the drones, and when the drones get by, just drop them on her grave. Yeah, I mean, can you imagine all these flying cars and shit up there anyway? But that just touched me. And Bessie Coleman, United States Postal Service issued a Bessie Coleman stamp in 1995 as part of their Black Heritage Series. That is awesome. And Bessie Coleman, when she was making signs and stuff, drawing figure eights in the sky in a jet, that remind me of Simone Biles. Simone Biles said that when she's flipping, she knows exactly where she is in the flip, in the turn. Yeah. So while she up there, hell, she done flipped 4 times, and she coming down and flip 2 more times. She knows exactly where she is. Yeah. I was kind of pissed too at folks when they were mad at her because she took some time off from gymnastics and stuff, and everybody was mad at her and stuff. Hell, your ass can't even turn a cartwheel. Shut up. I can just imagine that's a lot, to do. But yeah, I mean, we just got to stop the dedicated ignorance against us, and let's read about Diana Ross. Diana Ross, Michael Jackson was in love with Diana Ross. Y'all see them videos? Every time Diana Ross hugged somebody or something, Michael was looking at her like, Yeah, I know, right? He fell in love with Diana because she was the one that found them when they was the Jackson 5 and stuff, And then he came out that song, Dirty Diana, and people putting it together now, yeah. Michael was in love with Diana and stuff. It was so, you ought to see him. He was sitting out in the audience on one of the videos, and she was up on the stage getting her awards and stuff. And I think she gave Lionel Richie, she gave somebody a hug and a little kiss on the cheek right there. Ooh, honey, I thought Michael was gonna go hee and get up and moonwalk his way up there to the stage where she was at. I don't know. It was funny to me. I looked at it like 12 times. Diana Ross. Her awards include the Presidential Medal of Freedom, Kennedy Center Honors, induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and named Female Entertainer of the Century by Billboard magazine. Diana, she got 2 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, one for the Supremes and one for her solo work. Yes, honey. Film and Broadway play, Diana's film and Broadway play, Dream Girls, loosely based on Motown and the legacy of the Supremes. I love Dream Girls. Yeah, step into the best side. Gonna take a mean ride. I know, right? Keep a song in your heart, Black America. Keep a song in your heart. Yep, I don't care what that song is. It could be Jam. Yeah, On Your Face. You just keep a song in your heart. Let's read about Ida B. Wells before we go. Ida B. Wells, nicknamed the Princess of the Press. The Princess of the Press. Ida came back from visiting her friend. She was on a trip or something. When she came back to Memphis, Tennessee, them motherfuckers had lynched 3 black men. That Ida knew all 3. It made me wonder, damn, did they lynch them because of Ida? They all 3 was her friends. Were they trying to get some information out of them about Ida? She knew all of them. When she came back, honey, Oh, yes, honey. She was pissed. Who did it? And she was down there in the town square, just like Mary Turner was. And you know, Mary Turner was 8 months pregnant. And they got married. They got married and tortured her and stuff. But when Ida did it, they didn't get to Ida. Yeah, the young ones. You know, our people down there telling her, oh, no, Ida. They knew when Ida get back, Ida gonna be so mad. Oh, Ida is gonna snap when she get back and find out they done killed her 3 friends. Black men who were honorable, righteous, hardworking, trustworthy black men. They already knew. That's why when she was down there in the courtyard, the town square, you know, then, I forgot what year it was, and she was going off about him and stuff. That's why the black people went down there with her. Yeah. See, when Mary Turner went to the courtyard and she was saying that she wanted justice for the men that had killed her husband, she was pretty much by herself. She was 8 months pregnant. And I don't know, maybe people thought that, you know, she wasn't going to really rouse that much, you know, anger and stuff in white folks. But she did. When she got down there, she was 8 months pregnant and stuff, but honey, you would have thought she already done had that baby the way she was going off on they motherfucking asses. And, you know, the white men were like, oh, who is this woman? Who is this pregnant woman trying to chastise us? Well, we'll show her a thing or two. And they got after Mary. And Mary ran. She escaped for like through the weekend, but on Sunday morning, the motherfuckers went to church. Then after church, they got to resuming. They resumed hunting Mary down, and they found her. And they lynched her and did what they did to her. So, well, when it happened to Ida, they didn't get Ida. Because, you know, people already knew. Well, when will she be back? When will Ida be back in town? You know, well, when she come back in town and stuff, you know, don't you let her out of your sight. We're going to have to usher her on out of town real fast, you know. And so when she got to town and stuff, you know, they were ready to get her right on up back out of here. But Ida was like, oh, hell no, I ain't going nowhere. She went down there to the courtyard, honey, and she was raising all they motherfucking hell on there. And the white men were looking down and stuff. Well, what's all that noise over there? Wilbur, who is all that noise? By golly, it sound like a fight going on. They looked out the window, honey, and they seen Ida down there. Oh, honey, but Ida didn't give a damn. And everybody was telling Ida, even the little 16-year-old, Ida, come on, sister, auntie Ida, they looking out the window now. They gonna come down here and get you. You know they hear you. And then she just broke down. Ida, please. Ida, please, you know what they done did to us and stuff. And they want you. They gonna get you. Just go to Chicago. Just go to Chicago. You can fight for us in Chicago because everybody fighting in Chicago for us, Ida. So Ida, it got through to her. And she said, okay, I'll go. So she got on up out of there. She left and stuff. And the white men made it down there, but they were too late. Ida had already left. She was already on her way to Chicago. Honey, once she got to Chicago, she hit the floor running. Her book called The Red Record, I think. We're going to find it. So, yeah, let's read about Ida. Ida's nickname was the Princess of the Press. She was considered a pioneer of modern journalism because of her reporting skills. See, just like in Marvel Collins Westside Preparatory School, when Morgan Freeman, because, you know, he was the daddy and she was the mama, he said when she was telling the little boy about give me the matches, son, you know, and she was telling him about the Chicago fires, he said I can literally just smell the smoke. He said, but that's how Ida was. That's how Ida was. You can literally smell the smoke. You can feel the anger, the tension, you know. You can feel it, you know. It's like when you telling the story and stuff, you can see it. You were right there with it when it happened and stuff. So yeah, she was the best, you know. Everybody couldn't wait to get Ida's newspapers that was coming out, her books. I can't wait for us to get some, you know. Ida was a mentor to author W.E.B. Du Bois and was friends with abolitionist leader Frederick Douglass. She never finished her autobiography, which was published posthumously as Crusade for Justice, the autobiography of Ida B. Wells. I know, right? We have such a rich history. You know, white folks don't know nothing. White folks don't want us to know. You know, white folks want to keep you, Black America, in that little bitty circle, and that's not going to work for you. Yeah, you can't keep baby in a corner. Ain't that what they said in the movie? Who put baby in a corner? You know, we thought it was just a movie. You know, white folks, yeah, we just have to call it for what it is and stuff. And white folks, you know, they still got a chance to redeem themselves. Not with us, as far as I'm concerned. But, you know, they still got a chance to redeem themselves, you know, and right this wrong right here. Because if they don't, honey, the whole world finna suffer. Other people, too. Other people got a chance. You know, they got to deal with what's going on now. I don't know how they're going to get it. They better go tell white women to help reverse them laws and stuff. Tell white women to get out there and help them. Because they are the ones that voted for this man. And the brother that's talking about going out there helping him, hell, he might have been one of them that voted with Trump. So maybe that's why he feel like, let me see if I can find his ass. Maybe that's why he feel like, you know, black people need to be out there helping white America or helping them immigrants and stuff. But we ain't got to go out there and help their asses. We didn't help them do none of that. You helped them do that. You know, so yeah, you go out there. I think it was like 21% of black men who voted for Trump. It was something like that. So, you know, but this is it right here. I'm going to put this on. And yeah, and then we're going to, you know, after we watch this right here, I guess we'll call it a beautiful day. Yes. And we'll be done a little early today and stuff, you know. I know. I love my people. I want us to have a chance too. I want some great grandchildren. I got one. I got a great grandson now, y'all. He like 2 months old. I want some great grandchildren. I want great grandchildren. I want them to know granny face. Granny face, because I didn't even know that Nana was a racist word too. Yeah, somebody told me that. I have to do some research on it.
Our people really
look,
what
the hell wrong with him?
Watch this brother talk about we need to be out there marching with the Hispanics.
Hey, no lie. I'm parked on the highway right now. They're literally out here already marching for the Hispanic people. Y'all better get y'all ass out here. I was gonna go march with them, but bro, look at the highway. It's literally stopped. They are starting from here all the way back.
So as you saw there, he was standing on a highway somewhere in Dallas, and he was illustrating all of the Hispanics that were out there marching. Of course, they are marching against President Trump's mass deportation plan. And so he said we need to have our behinds out there too, right? He was going to help them, but they, you know, got the freeway backed up. And it's like, are you serious, sir? And who is this we you speak of? We don't need to be helping nobody do nothing. How are we going to help somebody do something and we need help to do our own thing? See, that's the problem with some of us. We too busy trying to help everybody else put their burning building out while our building is burnt down to the ground. You know your building's on fire and then you like, oh, well, let me go around and help somebody else. Why? They're not running to help you. They don't. But yeah, you got a bleeding heart for people who don't believe in you. Listen, I'm not laughing or saying that they should A, B, C, and D or whatever. But listen, it's a known fact that if you come over here illegally, then yeah, you probably gonna have to leave. Now I know Joe and Kamala, they open up the borders and let everybody in and say, come on, hurry up. I know they did that. But now that they gotta leave, you showing up to help them do what, son? What are you gonna help them do? You can't even help yourself as a black man here in America, but you running to help them? See, that's the thing that really infuriates me. Is that we somehow think that's admirable. I'm not saying anything against anybody who was fighting to stay here, but hell, we fighting to stay here. We fighting for stuff. We've been fighting for reparations, land, you know, equality, and everything else you can think of. But there you are, standing on a doggone crowded freeway talking about y'all better get down here. No, you're not gonna get down nowhere. Okay? Now you, sir, you want to take that energy, and you got a lot of followers. I don't know all that you talk about, but if you want to take that energy and, you know, apply it to your own people, yeah, that'd be great. But as far as admonishing us, because we ain't getting down there to help, no, we're not going to do that, sir. And, you know, if they want to help us, yeah, great. But again, they know what we're asking for, and they never show up to nowhere. and saying, hey, while we're getting these free, this, that, and the other, y'all mind making sure Black Americans are taken care of too. I ain't never seen no videos, none of them saying that. So yeah, we're not getting down nowhere. But anyway, y'all let me know what you think of that. And for more insightful.
Yeah, that's what he said. For us to get down and help the immigrants to stay over here and stuff. And I agree with sister. That's the first thing I seen when we got off last night was his ass. And I started to come right back on with the live, but then, with the on air. But then I was like, I can do it tomorrow and stuff because that's exactly what I'm saying too. Why? And then he gonna tell us to get our asses down there. See, that's the forgiving. Just easy to forgive and reach out and help. Make sure everybody else is okay. Everybody else is safe. Hell, they asses, they ought to willingly go. That one man a couple of hours ago running through the city, screaming for somebody to help him. He got $300. They got his, and you can see the sirens behind him while he was running, crying. They got his wife and his baby, his daughter. That's what he was saying. And he wanted somebody to help him. He ain't got but $300. Why the hell won't you just go with your family? They done got your wife and your baby. What is your ass still trying to stay here for? Don't you think, sir, you need to be with your family at that time? With whatever they finna go through, getting back to wherever they came from. Instead of trying to keep your ass over here. What, you gonna make a new family over here? So see, everybody that voted for this right here, this is what they got to deal with. We don't have to deal with it. We got to deal with us. It's too bad. The hell, after all this time, they still need us. They still need help. It's too bad, because we can't give it to them now. We cannot give it to them. We don't need to feel sad about it. We don't need to feel bad and guilty about it and stuff, honey, because we done everything we could possibly do to make this country a better place. We haven't tried to instigate any retribution or just stay the hell away from us or nothing. We've been so forgiving and understanding of everybody. We haven't tried to impose on anybody. We've tried to take care of everybody and ourselves. But it don't never benefit us as a people. So now we at a point in time where we ain't assisting nobody. On a direct level, yeah, if you hungry and you cold and stuff, I give you a jacket. I can buy you a sandwich in here. I can buy you a sandwich in here. That's just being humane. But now I can't get up and help you fight to stay here when you ain't even come over here the right way. I cannot give all my time, my energy, my focus, and my funds to you when I need to be doing for my own people. You can go ask your people for help. And honey, they can buy you more than a sandwich. You go ask your own people for help, honey. They can get you a job. Hell, they can get you a 7-piece meal, a 7-course meal right then and there. Then they can get you a job. They can get you a place, a nice loft, maybe an efficiency apartment or something. But that's where your help is, So we ain't trying to hurt nobody or harm nobody and stuff, But we just ain't here to help nobody no more. We're giving all of our assistance to our people, other than the little help that we give to people, because we're not cold-hearted like some folks, white folks be. We just not cold-hearted. Yeah, we got some people out here. Everybody got people out here that are weak links. They vulnerable. They hotheads. They misled, going the wrong direction, whatever you want to call it. Everybody got them out there. And everybody gonna have them out there. You the one got to reach out to your family. Just like the white woman. That's her son, her brother, her granddaddy, her husband out there lynching and killing black people, being racist as hell. In these days right here, this was the white woman's son, brother, husband, cousin, neighbor. These was her sons, her people. That's who her ass need to be trying to heal. And we got to heal our people. Dr. George Fraser said every people got to heal their people. Now, I don't know what brother thinking. He finna go out there and help them and stuff, and he thinking they gonna help him. They ain't finna give a damn about him. His ass better keep his eyes on the prize, because when the tide turn and all them people realize, oh no, this ain't working, something's missing. Now, instead of them seeing the benefit of all of them, what they gonna start noticing is, oh hell, black women still ain't came out to this motherfucker. Black people still ain't came out to help us. Then they finna get mad. So his ass probably should be thankful, be grateful that he didn't get no further than he did. By himself too? What? I thought you were bringing everybody. And he come up there by himself. And the black people, all I'm saying is shit, you better think. That's all I got to say. But yeah, we gonna get on up out of here. And, we may see each other tonight. I don't like saying that I am, because I might not. I might be like, I need to get my, I might feel like I need to rejuvenate. I don't know. Ooh, rude awakening. Sergeant Willie Pete. Well, let me just see here. Oh, Osio, your ass still here, Oso. Oh, wait, let me see. How do you even do that? I guess I just... Oh, there you go. Your ass is in time out for good. Okay. All right. You gone? Let me see. Let me refresh this. No, your ass still here. Well, I'm going to go on and get rid of you. Because shit, you ain't nothing but here. Just, waste of time and shit. I'd rather see somebody else on this air right here. So, yeah, you in permanent detention, I saw. But, go find yourself and just stay out the sun. Don't go too far. You can't anyway. So, yeah, that's how you do it. You just ban user and comment. Ban user and delete comment. That's what it said. I mean, I don't, want to be on here going at people like that, but I'll cuss your motherfucking ass right back out. Don't you think I'm going to sit up here and let you bring your ass over here and cuss me out? Because, hey, I can cuss your motherfucking ass right back out. Hell, you cussed and I did too. So, hell, I call that even. Shit, and then I can slam my door in your face. Hell, it's my door. You came over here. I done told everybody more than once that now I'm not with that shit you be thinking and believing in. I'm totally different. I told you it's either going to resonate or it's going to irritate. So don't be coming over here mad at me. So don't. Yeah, because I tell black people shit, shoot that laser right over there at that asshole. Yeah. We can do that. We got so much immense power, y'all, and stuff. Yeah, I know. Peace and power to the people. Kelvin. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Soggy Bottom Boys. Yep. We should look at that sometime. Some of our women pretended to be men and pick up a gun in the early wars also. Yeah, well, we better get ready again. Yeah. We better be ready to protect our black men, our black sons and stuff. Don't let these motherfuckers get out here like the King Alfred plan. When I read it, it reminded me of everybody and their mama jumping on black men in the street. Just beating them down. Black boys and stuff. And then the police came up. I was reading it. I read it. It looked like a green army fatigue, army folder. That's how it looked. And the police came up, and then they ended up beating on the black man too, the black boy too, put him in the car and took him on the way. And the white folks just went on, to the next black man and started beating his ass. It was just happening all over the King Alfred plan and stuff, So yeah, I just be like, I gotta say something. I can't just be quiet. But yep, I love you all, and I'll see you all tonight. And now that's not a white man on the wall. That's just a light hitting the picture. I said I was going to move it, maybe change around or something, but hell, it's so small in here. But it's a black man, Black Jesus. That's what I believe in.